Alternate Land Adult with Steve J and Mark.
A lot of people who had Uber Eats and shit like that, and people had delivery service. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese food places, a lot of them Chinese food places cancel their delivery service because they go through Uber Eats.
Well, they kind of had. It was almost
that
forced
was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, before that.
For the audience, how did we get here to delivery?
Right, well,
we
went from fucking bitches in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
They like, what?
The question was, which delivery was first? He said Chinese.
As far as fast food is concerned,
we say pizza.
Okay, so you gotta get your daughter food, right?
Yeah.
Cam.
Which delivery
Chinese food
service was first?
I'm just saying, I've never ever in my life
Chinese food's on bikes. I would say first.
ever.
But I'll say, because they probably would. I'm sure some pizza place before motherfucking Chinese food was even here was walking pizzas up.
That's
the street.
what we got to find out if Chinese was here before pizza.
They built the railroad.
No, Chinese
pizza.
food. They wasn't cooking. They didn't have a business license.
And they make sure you order right. One of the worst experiences I ever had in my life was probably within the last year. My homeboy, Norvell, he goes, "Hey, Snub, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding around. You want something to eat? I'm about to order this Chinese food from Cam's. I'm ordering it. You know what I'm saying? I order it. They be like, man, if you know Cam's, everything is ready in 10 minutes. Everything is ready in 10 minutes. Norvell, I'm like, man, 15 minutes, they call me back. 20 minutes, an hour, they call me back. Now, one thing that I can't do is I can't fuck up my reputation with this Chinese food place. You know what I'm saying? Because if you fuck up your reputation with your Chinese, they will not send you that shit. So I'm like, Norvell, you know what I'm saying? My knee hurts. You gotta go get this fucking food. I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I called the place. And I was like, you know what? Take my food that I ordered and I paid for it. And you give it to somebody. And you give it to them for free. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my reputation fucked up. Hell no, I don't know. I don't want my reputation fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Once you don't pay a Chinese food place, you can't go there the same. You know what I'm saying? That's your shot. That's your spot. That's like local.
I hate that we be having more respect for other cultures than ourselves.
That's like your local watering hole.
Because niggas would not say that about
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I don't pay these niggas, I'm not even gonna get the food, but I still paid them. My shit was like $42. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what was the point? What was the point in that? Did I miss something in that story, dog?
Like Norvell.
You sent Norvell to go get some food.
He never went to go get it.
Oh.
He never went to go get it. And they had it. I was like, so give it to somebody else. I still pay for it.
Yeah.
Just don't put me in your bad graces.
Bad graces. They put that juju on you.
Hell yeah, fuck that.
All right, man. Let's get to some topics.
That mushu. Hey, let me get that lighter.
That was racist. We got some. We got our fact finder over here, nigga. We got our intern.
Did you say fat finder?
What? See,
No, wait, hold up, dog. Come on. See, you a wild boy, man. He been sitting here trying to get his shit in order, dog, or whatever. Hey, you're looking good. You're looking good, brother.
Shoot a shot,
you know what I'm saying? I have no idea what this guy's talking about.
Fat finder?
You're going to keep on, huh?
No, I'm saying.
You just said, you heard me.
That's oxymoron.
He just said it again.
Already,
car salesman Javen and shit.
Wow, this is crazy.
Chinese food was the first food to be delivered in the United States in 1922.
Fuck with me!
The first food to ever be delivered was pizza in Naples.
Okay, fuck that. I don't live in Naples. I don't live in Naples. Hey, fuck with me. I've never in my life seen a Chinese food restaurant of any sort not delivered.
You ain't never seen them advertise either.
Never.
You ain't never seen a Chinese food commercial.
Ever. But I know it's there. I know exactly where it's at.
That's what's good. I've seen the commercial.
The only one
Chinese food commercial?
Yeah, but I've seen.
Chop suey?
P.F. Chang's.
No, see.
That's a chain.
We ain't talking about, no.
I have seen one, but it's old, like old WGN.
No, yeah.
And it was some shit
Grady,
over there
Grady
in Chinatown. And it was the old somebody standing there and they showed you the food in slow motion.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was somebody used to do it. And it was old graphics.
It's 3 Delight. Is that
the
what it's
graphics
called?
would pop up on the screen and then go away.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, it was some. Yeah, I remember some shit like
that was in 87.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm saying it's old, nigga. I'm saying old.
If y'all got Chinese,
remember Dream On?
If y'all get Chinese food now,
This nigga on TV like
if
that.
y'all get Chinese food now, you can put on. Where do y'all go? Who got the best Chinese food in the city?
In the city?
Where would y'all
I ain't been on it like that. I'm more convenient.
You know,
I go to Cam.
and see, that's the thing.
Cam's decent
That's
enough.
the thing about Chinese food.
toy.
If you know where
They
your
convenient.
if you know where your Chinese food restaurant spot is in your neighborhood,
That's your
you know what I'm
spot.
saying? That's just it. Hey,
All
I'll
that
give
shit
you
is word of mouth,
$2
too,
to
though.
bring it over here.
I don't give a fuck.
Shit.
It could be right next door to me. If I holler at a nigga that had it, they'd be like, nah, I don't fuck with it. I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah,
but if I holler at somebody, they'd be like, nah, I fuck with that one. Then we go to that one. Like I said, they don't got commercials, so the only way you fuck with them is word of mouth. Kid fat ass tell me half the time what you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they decent.
I forget. It's some
I
spot.
call that nigga.
This closed down. Ooh, it is. I was mad as hell.
They did?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You
You
know
ain't
why
seen
they
that
closed it
shit?
down?
It's up for sale.
You know why they closed it down?
They got a big.
Oh, that's just the one on 830. They got
No.
two locations.
They all closed down.
It's a wrap for
Him
all
and his
of them.
wife are going through a divorce.
Yeah.
And all
there
the
you go.
procedures are going up for grabs.
Yeah.
So he like, fuck this
Y'all
shit.
want to grab?
I sell all of it.
Is it probate court or something? They can't figure it out.
That was right by the neighborhood, man.
Somebody had it
Nigga,
priced
my daughter
out.
used
I
to eat
forget what
they-
they said it was, but they said it was what they was asking for was too much.
Yeah,
I used to get
somebody
they
would have
size.
bought it by now.
It was like 1.2, some other type of number, and motherfucker was like, this is just something I skimmed. You know what I'm saying? And it's
You
like,
have to pay an auditor.
because I
to
thought
come
about that.
in.
I'm like, shit. If they already got equipment back there, you know what I'm saying? Fryers, refrigerators, you know what I'm saying? This and that already up to code. If that's up to code, that takes away a lot of what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they putting a charge on that as well.
I'm sure they
or
are.
whatever.
All that
I've never heard of a pot roast cupcake. And
I
so,
love
Don't get me
them
started on that.
motherfuckers.
huh?
Don't get me started.
I love them motherfuckers,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
So it's what a pot roast cupcake is. It's a cornbread
We know
muffin.
what it is.
No, but some
Everybody
people don't
in this
know
room know what it is.
But
But
in this
go ahead.
room, but not out there. You know what I'm saying?
Look
it's
at it.
it's
Look
a
at it.
cornbread.
Fine.
It's a cornbread muffin that's shaped like a cupcake, and they put mashed potatoes on top for the frosting. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
shit
then on
fire.
top of that, and on top of the mashed potatoes,
It's cornbread though,
and on top of that,
pot
they add the
roast.
pot roast.
and then the gravy.
Nigga.
Nigga, I fuck with it too. Nigga, I get my daughter the sides from there, and then I get the I get one pot
Man,
roast cupcake.
that's a brilliant idea. Brilliant.
You know what it sounds like?
Till
Your
here.
food on
No,
top
yeah.
of bread.
Put the food all together.
You know what it is? It's somebody who at the end of a plate had the cornbread and
Man,
did one
yeah.
of these and was like,
Shit. You know what?
I shouldn't.
Oh, get the fuck out of here,
That shit
man.
$5.
The concept is amazing.
Well, those things are gone.
This
Because
nigga
that
is
place is
amused by
gone,
anything.
dog. That shit's gone.
We did the Dwayne Wade Statue World Series.
What Dwayne Wade statue?
Pull up on your phone. Look at it. Look.
No. I know they revealed some shit in Miami or whatever, but that was Dwayne Wade? That was supposed to be Wade?
Yeah.
Never.
Got released. Finally, this nigga got 40 years. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, Thug got released.
Would you do
That's a
2
long
years
time.
in jail
No.
or 15 years
15 years probation.
Nigga, I'm doing 2 years in jail.
No, you're not.
Nigga.
No, you're not.
You get
After,
drugged.
here's the
You get
thing.
drugged.
No, you're not.
Wait, but if you're
15
No, you're
years?
not.
But Steve, your motivation to
You
get to
already
this
did fine.
point right now is to get the fuck out.
No. I'm not saying his situation. I'm saying you right now, as free as you've been for the last however long you've been
If you
free.
just left
and
with,
tomorrow they say, hey,
and I haven't been sitting in jail for 2 years.
you haven't been sitting in jail. You are free as you can be, and they asking you,
Yeah, that's
hey,
a good-
your
yeah.
option is 2 years served
Right.
or 15 years monitored. Come in every month, once a month for 15
No
years.
drugs, no liquor, no
drugs,
nothing.
pull over you, nigga. Give me these 2 years.
That's not necessarily how
not
probation is set up.
It is. I've been on probation twice, nigga.
Yeah, that's how your probation was set
They
up.
all set up the same.
No, they're not.
Nigga, you can't do drugs on probation.
It depends.
What are you talking about, dog?
It's Steve.
can't do
I did drugs on probation.
Steve, it depends. Every
They
state
give
is
you, they give you a
different
lot.
too,
When you're on
like, yeah, but-
probation, they give you
But
a lot.
anything can send you back, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they give you a
And then
lot.
at 15 years, your probation officer gonna change.
Man,
you
you
may
You're
may
not
not,
gonna have the same one.
you may
could
not
be
make
year
it out in
nine.
2
It
years
could
in the
be
Year
year
bank.
nine, and you as lax as you are, and
It
that
could
big
be
new
year
bitch gonna
nine.
walk in and be like,
It could be year 9, and you went to a Bears game, and you got a drug, and they call it drug alcohol test.
Oh,
You
that's
got
what they call.
you get it. You get one. You get it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and take your drug alcohol test. You're cool for drugs, But the alcohol stay in your system 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? So you still feel that test.
This stay in there about 96. Goddamn.
That shit latch on to the inside.
That shit is parasite juice.
I got called out that once. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the fuck?
You was sweating tequila, nigga.
I was clean. I was clean for other shit. They was like, man. They was like, all right, let him go. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
2 years in the bank or 15 years outside, just maintain a clean life. Give me the 15, maintain
Man, where you traffic stop?
Where are you
serving? Right, man.
Where are you serving
this?
Where are you serving this?
Wherever you at. I'm just saying, just wherever you at, right here. Like, stay.
Right now, as I am right now, 45, shit I've been through, give me the 15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
Easy.
I think right now at 45, easy. I'm straight to 60. But nigga, it's anything, nigga. Like nigga, I done had so much bullshit. Like I said, nigga, I had a motherfucking warrant. Nigga, you can't be around niggas that
at all.
A nigga that got a gun, nigga, there's so much shit, nigga. Get the shit out of here, nigga. For 15 years, get the fuck out of here.
As soon as I get the car, put my seatbelt on.
That little 24 months, nigga, I'll be back.
How many times right now, knowingly, are you around a nigga with a gun?
Knowingly?
Yes.
A lot, nigga. Whether they registered or not, you can't be around it.
I'm talking about
Why would you shoot a nigga with your own gun?
You and your daily life.
Every time I come to your house, nigga. Every time I go to Teddy house.
Why would you
can't say that, man.
Why would you shoot a nigga? Yeah. You know what? I want to give shouts out to my brother. I want to give shouts out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? I said some jokes last week. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about nobody in particular. Some people took it as offensive.
You know his brother, Jay?
Some people took it as offensive. You know what I'm saying? My brother's a good brother. I love him. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to make fun or whatever. I was just talking about life experiences and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Juice. You know what I'm saying? You the man. And me and we was talking about today. What we was talking about today was depression and things like that. And no, not to change the subject.
Okay.
But what
we're
it
not
is
talking about your brother no more.
No. But what it is I thought that like when you got anxiety and depression, I thought that was a sign of weakness. Real talk, growing up. I thought it was a sign of weakness. I thought it was a sign of weakness with anxiety. With anxiety and depression. And I see it on TV. And everybody talks about that. You know what I'm saying? And when I told the story about how my dog got killed and shit like that, that was the first time I ever felt depression.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I lost my dog. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get out the bed. I couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to coming home.
This is all true. Seriously. When they poisoned Apollo, he was fucked up.
James and Snub,
my brother came home. He was like, man, fuck this shit. It was my birthday and everything. I had just turned 40. My brother got me out of a motherfucking bed. You know what I'm saying? He got me out. I didn't even know I was depressed. He did. Besides my mother and my father and my grandma, my dog was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. That when he was killed. You know what I'm saying? My brother got me on my feet. He was a great big brother. And I want to say that, man.
The neighbor poisoned Apollo. The shit was crazy, dog.
Dude, I was
shit was crazy.
Oh, man. I gotta watch my dog now. But shout out to you, Big Juice. If I offended you anyway, I apologize, man. Much respect and love.
See, that's real shit there. Give her a clap.
Yes.
No, for real, because that's big of anybody to own up to, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and put it right back on the platform where it took place.
Shout out, bro, man. He always been a good dude.
Always good.
Yeah, every time I see him, man.
And now he's a good dude. No, what?
How do y'all two know each other?
What I give?
We're
we
neighbors.
don't have to talk about him no more.
We've known each other
what I give Jamie
more than half our lives.
I didn't know Jamie over 30 years.
You know what I'm saying?
How did y'all meet?
Over 30 years.
How did y'all meet?
In the neighborhood. He stayed across the street from my mother. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's at the park or just around the block or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I knew his guy Duke a lot better, you know what I'm saying, growing up. You know what I mean? Because we used to deal in the same circle.
Duke was the most hated vice lord you would ever see. That was my boy, Will Kill. He was the most hated vice lord you ever. If you go with Duke, you got a box. because he had little man syndrome.
Now this is true. He had for real. You know what I'm saying? He was this little light skinned curly hair motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he would. Everything was about. You know what I'm saying? It was like. Relax.
That was my man. He was my running buddy. He was my running buddy. So every time we go somewhere, I went to the gas station. Nobody liked him. Nobody cared for him. Whatever. But his father and my father went to high school together, and they were friends. And he lived right through the alley, so we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? And when we was playing, when I told that story about that Vice Lord shit, we was in the backyard together.
To be fair, he did have a shit attitude.
He was
ain't gonna hold you.
Horrible. Now that I think about it.
He had a shit attitude, man.
Horrible. He was the most hated nigga I ever known.
Come on, dog.
Dude, if you go with him anywhere, you get. Dude, I remember one time we over there by Neil School, and some niggas, man, they came and ran. I'm playing football and shit. This nigga out of shape and shit. You know what I'm saying? I hopped the gate. He right behind me. I hopped the gate, and I'm out of there. He tried to hop the gate. They pulled him off the gate. And they like, listen, motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? It's like 4 niggas got him. He was like, you hop this gate, come over here, and get your ass whooped like a respectable motherfucker. Or we gonna beat the shit out of him even worse than we was.
What did the snub do? What the snub do? Did they have 15 years probation? What'd you do?
Hop the gate.
2 years in jail.
Hop the gate.
Okay.
I got my ass whooped. They stumped me. They stumped me.
All right.
They stumped me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't hop the gate. I was just small man. They couldn't get away. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel when you got to hop the gate to get your ass whipped? Niggas are rubbing their hands together. Niggas are rubbing their hands together like that. Come on. Come on and get your ass whipped.
How long until you get over that gate?
I was taking my time and shit. My fingers was going through the crevices and shit. As soon as I got over there, I was like, man, let me just take off my jacket. You know what I'm saying? I just took off my jacket. They ain't steal nothing from me. They ain't steal a fucking thing.
They stole your boy shit?
No, they just whooped him. You know what I'm saying? They held him up and made me watch it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like they was beating him Axel Foley and Beverly Hills Cop. You know what I'm saying? How they was stealing them nigga and shit. Back then,
the mob?
Yeah, they hold him up. And they were like, nah, it's your turn. And they made him watch me get whooped.
Oh my God.
You know he was older than y'all.
Yeah,
They should have pulled the belt out. What the fuck?
No, it was whooping time. They made me watch him get whooped. They were like, nah, it's your turn. They made me, you know what I'm saying?
Goodfellas shit,
Yeah,
dude.
I want them on the podcast. Goodfellas is way...
Jamie no Duke.
Not Goodfellas Casino.
Jamie no Duke.
When they beat the shit out of
Jamie no Duke.
Throw him in the alley, tell him to get hit by a
You know
car.
how hated he was?
Yeah, no, dude, he had no real chill.
I hopped the gate.
Rest in peace.
I hopped the gate in my life to get my ass whooped.
It's crazy. I believe all of it.
How do you prepare to get your ass whooped? I'm like, all right, I got about 30 seconds before I hop this gate. You know what I'm saying? And then once I go over there, you know, they was all relaxed. They was stretching and shit. You know? Just get ready. Come on. I just tried to protect my face best I could.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It happens.
Young Thug is home.
Yeah. Congrats.
I guess we can't give him a congrats. They gave that nigga, what was it, 40 years commuted to 5 years and time served?
Yeah, he got time served.
15 years
and 15
probation.
years probation. And he gets to be around
Gunner.
2 felons and his brother.
See what I'm saying?
Gunner and his brother.
Probations are different, dog, depending on. Seriously.
He still can't
And
do
he can
drugs.
travel to make music.
He can't go to the state of Atlanta. Oh, not the state.
No,
he
he
can't
can't
go
go
I
to
didn't
the,
know that was the state.
the neighborhood. I'm sorry, you're right.
Okay.
He can't go to that. What is it?
Yeah,
though?
you just can't. No,
Yeah,
that's
the
just
entire
can't.
city.
You can't
Yeah,
say it.
that's
You
what I
can't
said.
be in
Right.
Atlanta.
Peach something.
But he can unless he can be in Atlanta like to visit his kids and things like he can. There's certain restrictions on him going to
benefit
Atlanta.
concert. He can't make money in Atlanta.
So would you rather?
I don't think that's
Would
true.
you rather do that, or would you rather go to the bank for 2?
Well, if I've been in there as long
No,
as him, yeah.
the
no,
craziest one is the content of his music that they're monitoring. That's the craziest stipulation.
I
That's
don't
the.
I don't think
that's
that's
the.
what.
And
I
he
don't
gotta,
think.
You can't.
For the 15
get that.
years he's on probation,
You think
he got to
what
come back 2 times a year to do benefit concerts.
Concerts.
Steve, what you
Which
say in your
Cool.
music? Steve, what you
You
say in
should
your
be doing
music?
that shit
Do
anyway.
you think you should be held accountable in court for? If you say a rap in your music that said, yeah, I did this, should you be held accountable in court?
No.
Javen?
Depending on the crime.
No. If that's
Depending
your
on the
only,
crime.
if your only evidence is my lyrics, then no.
Whoa,
It's
time
usually-
out. Bobby
well-
Shmurda went to jail. Let's keep this in mind.
That's never going to be the only evidence.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even bring a court.
These cats sit there and tell on themselves, and it matches exactly what has already been discovered. This isn't rocket science. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of depends. Now, if I said I robbed this jewelry store and we look it up, ain't never no jewelry store been robbed. Okay. But if I tell you exactly point blank, you know what I'm saying, how this took
I don't
took
think
place.
that should be taken into context.
Nigga, you crazy as hell.
It's the bragging of hip hop that's changed.
No, stop being
You
stupid.
look at Young Thug.
Stop being stupid.
Look at Young Thug.
Stop being stupid.
Look at Young Thug.
Who does crimes and tells others about the crimes they did?
I wouldn't.
Not in
Stop being
not
stupid.
in specificity in the way we're talking.
Stop being
But that's
stupid.
the braggadocious of the nature of
What?
the braggadocious nature of hip hop. It used to be brag about bitches, houses, cars, and all that shit.
When the last time a woman
But
made a video?
so it has to have some type of truth for the streets, quote unquote, for the audience. So when these kids are like, I'm not saying
It's like
right
reading a book,
I'm not saying
fictional
it's
or
right or
non-fictional.
wrong.
It's like reading a book, fictional or non-fictional, fairy tale or real. You know what I'm saying? Rapping is like reading a book for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They just tell their story. Now, what I
I would say
mean by
comic
that,
book. Yeah, I would say.
you know what I'm saying? They tell their story of what sells, what makes the money. Now, even your Young Thug got out, I can imagine how many hours of community service they gave this nigga.
They did.
You know what
They
I'm
gave him
saying?
a lot.
40 years of it.
You know, so they gave. So
100.
one time they gave me 125 hours of community service, some shit I didn't do. So what I did was I had a chick. You know, she made lunches.
Don't do it.
She had made lunches.
Don't do it.
Fuck it. But you know, what?
You see what I'm saying? You see how easy it is? Do y'all see how easy it is?
I'd
And you
rather-
telling me that he should be held accountable for whatever he was about to say? Just because he was on a podcast I'm being entertaining? Even though if you go back, it's exactly what it was? Nigga.
It's
What the fuck is you talking about?
You can't. It's the
I'm not doing no community service.
It's the specificity.
I said that.
I'd rather go to jail.
It's just not that.
You know, they're not picking up
No, you won't.
fucking.
No, look,
No, you
I had
don't.
the same shit, bro.
No,
I
you
had a
don't.
fucking charge where they wanted it was probation. I got probation, restitution, and community service, right?
And you didn't do the community service.
Nigga,
Yep.
they biggest thing
They
was
fuck-
the fucking
As soon
community
as you
service.
walked in there and they
No, I
said,
did everything. I'm like, fuck that community service.
right, I'm saying, as soon as you walked in there and they said zero community service, said grab them. Let's go. Am I lying?
No, they didn't because they was closing it out.
I did mine.
But they was like, nigga, I was only for 2 years. I was only for like 2 or 3 years, and I did all the other thing, all the boxes checked, and I'm like, I did a little bit of community service, but
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I was probably missing like half the time.
If it was zero, it wouldn't gone
it was
nowhere.
niggas in there with zero.
You
It's
up
just the
and
judge.
gone.
She was leaning. Like the nigga behind me, the nigga that I was with, he wasn't doing it at all. But it's just the fact that nigga, this shit is like picking up trash on the side of the highway. Is that important, nigga? Like that's what y'all.
No, they want to demoralize you.
The humble.
That's the-
It's a
yeah,
humbling
that's the whole
experience.
point
How
of
can
it.
You taking everybody
what?
else's time,
You know one
I'ma
thing
take
you ain't
your
gonna do?
time.
You know
What
what
did happen is they moved it to county though.
But
They
you know
wanted
one
me to
thing
do
you
it
ain't
out
gonna
there in
do?
the road. They moved it to.
I die. You're not gonna humble the snub. I humble myself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to humble me. I'm not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their price. I pay to get out of everything.
Submission price.
Can you humble anybody that speaks in the
Fuck out
third
of here.
person?
You think I'm gonna be on the side of the road?
I disagree.
Picking up fucking garbage? I got a bench that's gonna
disagree.
tell you I did everything. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? And they demoralize people, you know what I'm saying, once they get out of jail. First they put them in a halfway house. You can't even go to your home. When I'm out, I wanna be out. Let me go to the crib. That's just the more, especially in Chicago.
These niggas say you can't humble us.
Fuck that. Don't tell me what you want me to do. You know what you gonna do? You gonna go and you gonna pick up this garbage on the side of the highway in this big ass bus with this pick and pick it up. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Don't you work for me? Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, take him in the back.
Hey,
I'll take the beating. You know what? Back in the day, when y'all was growing up, would you rather take the beating or the punishment?
beating.
The beating.
No, you take the beating.
Same nigga serving 2 years versus 15.
Come on, JJ. You take
That's
the beating.
versus.
Because the beating, you get out.
Beating.
You get out after beating.
No, only because the punishment back then hit a lot different than something at 40.
It wasn't
It wasn't no leeway. It wasn't no this or that. No, nigga, that shit's done.
The PlayStation, give me
that shit.
Give me these controllers.
Man,
done.
My mama ain't even take the PlayStation. She used to take the adapter.
Yeah,
and let you
the
sit
plug.
there and
Sit
look
there
at
and watch that
shit.
shit. Can't turn it on.
You ain't never had the power turned off in your room?
Oh God, no.
Only for lack of payment.
Right.
She wanted me to read. She wanted me to read something.
Let's talk about the Red TV off yesterday. I came
sleep.
home. I let this pages fit on 16. I came home to watch the Bulls game at 6:40. I rushed home and see that they lost. Oh man, but the Red TV off. I just won $300 on FanDuel. I had to pay it all back just for the Red TV bill. So I'm like, fuck. I just won this money. I just won this shit. I was bragging about the money I won, put it on my chat line, like, yeah. They're like, man, your shit's off, okay? They were like, if there's a mistake, call Direct TV. I called Direct TV, they were like, there's no mistake.
You knew exactly what we were doing.
Yeah, our record shows that, it's right on time.
Last time we said you a thank you for your payment.
We're going to take care of this payment now?
I was like, but I paid on the 16th. And they was like, and you was late on that bill, too. You know? I was like, fuck. All right.
Like, that pushed this even further.
You know, when you talk to some people like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't argue no more. I'm like, all right, you got it.
I hate when I pay a bill and then as soon as you open the app, it'd be like 0. And then, like, the next day, it'd be like
125.
Yeah, like,
bitch, wait.
how the fuck?
Was I dreaming? My account
So if I
said
ain't pay, y'all was gonna cut it off? Like, what the fuck? Meg Thee Stallion admitted to lying to fucking Tory. What y'all think about that? Y'all want to talk about that? Y'all scared?
She admitted to lying to begin with. She
admitted to lying to begin with.
Yeah.
So
Said she lied to begin with.
She said she didn't want to talk to Gail because she didn't want nobody to know that she fucked Tory.
She lied to begin with.
She jumped out the car naked, though.
All that happened.
What would you do? Okay, if you jump out the car naked.
They was
What are you
coming from
doing
a
in
swim
there?
party.
Oh.
They was coming from Kylie Jenner's swim party.
Man.
So they was all in bathing suits.
She was naked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's naked. She jumped out the car naked. Feet on concrete. You know how dirty that is?
I love this nigga value system.
You fuck a bitch with dirty feet.
Dirty feet.
If she white.
Yeah.
If she white. I just imagine white bitches have
She
dirty
jumped
feet.
out the car naked, man. I've never seen. The only time I seen a bitch jump out the car naked was fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Wait, how do you know this? How do you know
They had the video.
You showed a video of this?
Yeah, she jumped out the car naked. She was running.
Oh, no.
You never saw that, huh? I did. I did. I saw it. She jumped in the car naked. Then she admitted to she was like, I lied to Gail because I didn't want nobody to know that I fucked. I only fucked him once or twice,
right? No.
Yeah.
Which
Don't that
means
fuck
like
up her
10,
credibility as a
10,
witness? She was a witness in the case.
That's my point, but whatever.
You didn't make it.
I got crucified. No, that's bullshit. I did.
We knew he was
Well,
lying.
she asked that.
No, I said it then. Remember, I was the one who said it then. I got crucified then because I was not taking women's side and I'm defending Tory Lanez. It was like, she's lying. And she lied about this. She didn't lie about anything else. The only credible motherfucker was her girl.
Did she say that in the testimony?
Her girl, actually, you can prove that
testimony?
shit.
She got shot, though. Who shot?
She got shot. Her girl shot her.
Her girl shot her.
Flat out.
Everybody believes that.
I'm not buying it with it.
The evidence says her girl shot her.
I'm not buying it with a coupon.
That what?
Tory Lanez was like, dance. She was doing that.
No, sir. Don't ever believe that.
I don't know.
You watch that goofy ass cartoon video.
Does anybody believe the bodyguard
not.
statement to be true?
How come a girl don't get arrested?
Because she got immunity. It was all to get Tory locked up. She got immunity. She flat out pretty much said she shot the bitch.
So why is she still in jail?
What? I did
They're gonna try something. Why is she still in jail then?
Who's still in jail?
Tory.
What do you mean why?
Because he said they shot.
It was his gun.
Okay.
All they had to prove is that he had a gun that night. It was a discharge.
Dude, the basketball player,
You're done.
The basketball player who played for Alabama had the gun, gave it to his homie. He shot the bitch. And he shot the nigga. Killed the bitch. It was his gun. He's off.
Was he in L.A.?
He was the first pick in the draft.
Was he in L.A.?
Yeah, that's
Was he in California?
We went and got that gun.
I'm gonna take it. The answer's no. Okay. Moving forward.
He was first pick in the draft.
What the fuck?
He got drafted. That's what got drafted. Point being,
He's the first pick in the draft. Do you not
I see your
understand?
point. I see your point. Nah, point made.
Fuck all that shit. nigga.
What point was made?
Because first pick in the draft got, they got, it don't matter. It's first pick in the
Montero in
draft.
the car with his buddy.
Don't
They get
nothing
pulled
matter.
over for a DUI. His buddy is done.
In
Forever.
Alabama?
This nigga smacked the shit
His
out.
buddy is done. No, Montero
In Alabama?
in Orlando.
Okay.
He played for Orlando. Montero, he played for Duke.
Right.
They driving drunk as hell. They leave a party. Montero gets off. You know what I'm saying? His buddy goes to jail.
Okay.
So what's your point?
I'm
Montero was driving.
So what? Where you getting at?
I'm getting at that if you important, they get you off.
Or if your man's is good with what we doing here, I'm gonna take that little 3, 4, 5 year bid. Cause I'm gonna be Gucci when I get up out of here.
Because
The only bid you should
Easy
take,
money.
Mellow Man.
Easy money.
Mellow Man for sure did that shit.
You got that right.
The only easy money that was made was in a soldier, Barry Bonds boy. He never snitched or nothing. They was
Same
like, you know
shit.
what? They was like, we gonna give you 2 years, motherfucker. And he was like, you know what? I'll do that. When he got out, he had like $10 million waiting for him.
Yeah.
He never snitched on Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds never got caught with no type of shit like Mark McGuire, Clemens, or Sosa, or anybody. You know what I'm saying? He never did. His boy never snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? Would you do 2 years in jail for $10 million?
Yep. Sure would.
Country club.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Not for 10.
especially
for 10 mil?
for a non-violent crime.
Nothing. No, sir.
I don't care if it's violent or not.
Easy money.
No, because that means that it's a different federal prison you get put in.
Fuck that.
Easy money.
Nigga, would you go to you ever see the movie that they had the prison, the Count of Monte Cristo? And they had
Count
they
of
had-
Monte
the
Cristo.
prison was called the
I
Shadow.
gotta say this part.
The prison
Y'all gonna let this nigga go anywhere.
the prison was called the Shadow Deep.
Why did
It
you
was the worst prison there is. And you don't know how long you in there. The only reason you know how long you in there is because every year that you got put in there, they whip your ass. Once a year, they whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you mark on the wall. Like, I got whipped my ass got whipped for 14 years. That's not where they send the prisoners that are respectable. That's the place where they send the prisoners that they don't want nobody to know about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the worst prison there is.
We need a pop-up video right here
Stop.
of the
Let
Count
me
of
ask you
Monte
that real
Cristo.
quick.
Go ahead.
Can you teach fear?
What I do?
Can fear be taught?
Fear can't be taught. Fear is already in the body. What I mean by that is, fear is this. Fear is this. And just listen to me. Like, if you got three of a kind on the poker table. And then and you know what I'm saying? And there's a flush on the board already. I'm scared. Do I call? I'm scared. I'm scared to call. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna call your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, does he have these 2 black cards? You know what I'm saying? I got 3 of a kind already. He's got to show me, but I'm scared that he's gonna really show me that. That's fear.
What the fuck I was saying?
Hey, that right there, that's fear. That's real fear.
All right, let me give you a stat. You've been dealing in stats lately. You gave us 3 stats earlier.
Oh, shit. I got a full house. You got 4 of a kind? You can't have 4 of a kind. I'm scared. Now show me 4 of a kind. Then when you stand up, that's fear. Show me.
They projected. Oh shit.
That's fear. And you get ready to get eliminated, and that's your last shit. And then you get ready to get bounced out. All right, you know what's fear? Fear is playing poker and taking the welcome shame out the door when you lose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk out, niggas yelling, ha ha, get your pussy ass out of here. Piece of shit. You was gonna lose. You gotta walk to your car or whatever. Or like me, just walk home, you know?
What if you gotta ride with somebody else? You gotta wait on your ride who's still playing.
No, the person you ride with gonna be quiet as hell, but he know that, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna say nothing because you might just smack him in the face, like, say something about this.
Oh, shout out to your ride. Oh, Snub. Did y'all have anything to add to what Snub said? All right, okay. Two-parent households have increased 70% first in 30 years. First in 30 years. What do you think about that? Two-parent households increased 70%, Snub. First time in 30 years.
I say that, you know, and that's a blessing. You know, and let's go by stats and facts. How many black women get married in their lifetime? What? How many black women experience marriage in their life?
The third.
This nigga's Garrett Cole. He be
one out of four. One out of four black women. Hold on. 1 out of 4 black women experience. 1 out of 4 black women experience marriage. How long does a black marriage last?
4 years.
Less than 5. Absolutely, Javen. You're a good guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been married?
No, sir.
That's why.
Because you're a good guy.
So 1 out of 4 black.
Whoa. Before you speed over that, he's never been married because he's a good guy?
No, I'm just saying he's a good guy for asking that question correctly.
Said I've never been married because I know it's only gonna last 4 years.
Less than 4. Now, black women have the lowest marriage percentage of any race on this planet.
And the highest divorce.
Yes.
Y'all about to get so much shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for it though.
We are speaking stats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Great.
All right. How many?
It's a niche audience.
It's a great late Kevin Samuels.
It was.
This Kevin Samuels statistic. How many women file for divorce in marriages?
I don't know. You got the stats.
82% of women file for divorce. That means that women file for divorce. Men don't. See, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why men don't.
Why don't
they? Question?
Men have a problem with closure and ending. We'll just stop calling you. We won't tell you, like, you know what? I don't think this is working right. A woman to come to you and tell you, listen, I don't fuck with you no more. Leave me the fuck alone. Take your dog on your PlayStation. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? A man will be like, we'll put a note in your mailbox.
A man ain't never asked for closure.
No. We will get the fuck out. We just want to answer your call. Man, I ain't seen you. Man, we were so tired.
We won't even break up with you. We'll do shit to make you break up with us.
Yeah. No.
He said that, and my ear stood up like, wait. He got a point there. He's going somewhere.
Because
you know what I'm saying? Wait a second.
Because when a man does that, what he wants to do is leave the door open. He gonna be like, you done me.
Yeah. I never lost feelings for you. I was always here waiting.
You done me. Shit.
I knew you'd be back.
Hell no.
That's real talk. You done me. We don't never give no women closure. We're cowards. We don't tell women it's over, nothing. I wish I would go to a woman's house and be like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with you no more, okay? Your pussy trash. Your food is bogus. You know what I'm saying? And you keep calling me all the time. Fuck that, bitch. You know what I mean? If you make it out there with your life, you're lucky.
Why would you do it?
He said, make it out of there.
But a woman can do that shit to a nigga all day long. Like, listen, your little ass dick, your goofy ass. I don't know why I put up with you this long. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I don't care if I'm broke or not. I would have broke with you. I'd be broke without you.
Why do people split immediately after the baby?
PSTCD. That PSTD. Women don't feel attractive after they've been pregnant. Sometimes. They don't.
PSTCD.
Find out what it means to me.
Oh, shit. So, because women don't find themselves attractive after they get...
they think they're like, all right, listen, you know what? No, this is real talk. This is coming from the heart. You know, when a woman...
Still don't got no kids.
When a man has...
Let him cook.
when a man has kids and shit like that and whatever, he's still valuable.
Right.
Or whatever. When a woman has kids and shit like that, her value goes down.
And this answers his question on
value goes down.
Why they split?
So no, she's like, damn. So a man might A man might not be as available as he was. You know what I'm saying? So a woman's like, man, how many of y'all will fuck with a woman with a 2-year-old?
That's too young.
No doubt, that's what I'm saying.
So if it's 4 of us, 3 out of 4, 75%. There you go.
Fuck with or relationship?
What does that mean?
I mean, you fuck with a lady like
I fuck on her, but
I'm saying, what does that mean though?
Committing.
No, but I mean that a woman with a 2-year-old, a newborn baby, you know what I'm saying? Her value in the marketplace goes down some.
What does that have to do?
As the baby get older, do her value?
Wait, what does that have to do with what he said? Why do you feel
women
people
that pregnant
split in relationships
after the baby?
After the baby.
Right, because a woman feels less valuable. You know what I'm saying? She feels more insecure.
So why are they breaking up?
So what's the breakup?
Sometimes women, you know what I'm saying, they do it on purpose.
You saying that women usually break up with
you already said 82%.
He said it at the beginning.
We said that.
At the beginning.
I said file for divorce.
No.
I didn't say break up.
Right. 82% file for divorce.
I didn't say break up.
So that's 99%.
No, you also said men are cowards. They don't break up. You said that prior to the question.
When last time you dumped a woman? You gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No.
He ain't even dump her.
I did.
That nigga,
that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit.
Don't come around. Hey, if we gonna do this, we can't be here, and I'm never coming there. So we gonna have to figure this out on different terms.
Come on, JJ. When last time you dumped a woman?
No, he telling you. No.
He ain't never dumped a woman.
No.
I have.
Last time.
I told motherfucker
19.
Don't come
around here no more.
19, now you was in grammar school.
No.
Like, you know what? It's not working.
No, this was I was older.
What's old? Was you in your 20s?
I was older than that. Fucking
This was 10 years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
You sat
9 years ago.
You sat down with a woman and said, don't ever fuck with me again.
No, I stopped at the door.
He put his hand in the chest. He put his hand in the chest. Sweetheart. I care what my friends think.
No, we're not even that.
That's basically what he was saying.
No.
Because there was people coming over and he stopped us. She tried to slide me over
that
there.
was
No, you know what? That's the minority, not the majority. But I was just making the point that men don't really dump women. You know what I'm saying? We just leave them. That's all I was saying.
When last time you dumped a woman?
Never.
Is that right?
Hell no, I just come up missing.
They know when you got a house, nigga.
Yeah, shit. Man, I hate to say this on live, but if you ring my doorbell, I'm not answering the phone. You gotta know that. You know, if you ring my
doorbell, I'm not answering the phone.
No, what I'm saying is, if you ring my doorbell and you don't call me, you know what I'm saying? If you come to my house and just ring the doorbell, I'm not going to the door. You gotta know the secret knock.
We learned that the hard way to learn.
You gotta know the secret knock on the side window. Real talk. That's real talk, JJ. If you don't knock on that side, you know what I'm saying? I'm not answering the motherfucking door. I don't know who you is.
When last time you broke up with a chick?
Never. It's been a long time.
That was a good point I just made.
It's been a while.
Hey, JJ, you see the point I just made? Ain't nobody dumping women. When last time you dumped a woman?
Dudes, you're right. Dudes don't really dump.
You can say something.
Dudes don't really dump women like that. Like a woman. Women look at men, and which I don't know if I can actually blame them in a sense. Women look at men as disposable Kleenex.
Women look at men as disposable. No, I disagree.
Not true.
I don't see why.
I just say I disagree.
I disagree too.
All right, that's cool. How many times have you
Let's debate.
How many times have you gotten
We
dumped?
got something.
Huh?
How many times have you gotten dumped? You've never dumped a woman, according to you. How many times have you gotten dumped?
I think ghosted may be the best word. I didn't know what that meant, but like 2 years ago. You know what I'm like, man, they were like, Snub, she ghosted you. I'm like, damn, no wonder she ain't around. I got ghosted.
He kept saying it like that. Toasted. I like that. Yeah.
Rings a bell.
Did you pop back up?
I never.
Story?
I was 26 and women was like, you know what, Snub? I'm not fucking with you no more. You don't want to get to another level. Okay. You don't want to get married. You don't want to do anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do this shit. So I got to go. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that it was over with because she wanted me to meet her at a mutual place. Now, you know, when you meet at a mutual place, that means you can't act a fool, you know? Like, bitch, you gonna dump me? You know,
out here like this. Like out here like this.
Still a story, Steve.
So I met at Starbucks, like on 159th. And I was driving and shit, like I gotta go 159th. So you done dumped me?
That's just 2 blocks from
You could have told me this shit over the phone. Bitch.
Hey, have you been in contact with her since then?
No, she talks to my sister though. Like,
no, but
I give her. You know what? But you know what? When she dumped me, you know what I gave her? Was her piece. I gave her a piece. I'm like, all right, you woman enough to dump me. You woman enough to live in peace.
she came with you.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Because my life was nothing but turmoil with her. She did a better job of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and dump the snub. Don't dump me. Stupid bitch. You did the right thing, though. Surprised you had the courage to make that situation. The decision, you know. I'm surprised you had the courage to make that decision. But what she told me, though, but what I learned from that situation is don't fuck with nobody I don't fuck with no woman that have self-respect for themselves or anything like that. They be like, you know what? I respect myself, okay? And I can't respect myself for being a nigga like you. I'm like, well, fuck you then. Get it. Beat it.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, my God. I don't think I got anything else on relationships, man.
Wipe your eyes, James.
I'm crying, too. I'm crying, nigga. What do you think about male menopause?
That's a thing.
Is that really happen?
My mother told me that when she was going through nursing school. That's a real thing. It's not. That's an easy way to say it. You know what I'm saying?
First time I put you on.
She
Eugenics?
Huh?
First time I tried to have we got Eugenics. Him and Doug Flutie on the same commercial.
That has nothing to do with.
That's supposed to help male menopause. That's the whole thing.
That's real. He was
Male menopause? Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, she was saying it's
the honey packs.
It's like how ladies have periods in a sense. It's in spaces. You know what I mean?
You want to know some of the symptoms?
No, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm just telling you what
male
biology
menopause,
says.
also known as andropause, or late onset whatever the word is, occurs when testosterone levels in men gradually decline with age, typically starting when their 40s and 50s. We might be all going through it, guys. Unlike female menopause.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. You know, I would have fucking hoe. I can hit a fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? That my nut just zip out. But it just come out the sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're gonna get this. I can't even shoot a bitch in the face no more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, goddamn. I gotta rub it on her. You know? Shit. Well, it's over with for me. It's over with for me. All that shooting shit is done. All that shooting shit is done. I had to aim. Kapow, kapow, kapow. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 at once. Now.
That nigga ran half a symptom.
Hell yeah, that's a wrap.
I ain't finished the first symptom.
Jag off before I fuck you? Hell no. But jag off is the fuck.
I knew it.
Okay. Where hormone production drops rapidly, male menopause is more gradual. So they saying that unlike female menopause, where hormone production drops rapidly, male menopause is more gradual. Here are common symptoms. We didn't even get to the symptoms.
I told you the symptoms.
Low energy, mood change, reduced libido.
Sounds like my dog.
Erectile dysfunction, sleep disturbances, increased body fat, reduced muscle mass. That contradicts.
I don't have none of those.
Yeah, reduced body fat, increased muscle mass. What? Decreased bone density, cognitive changes. These symptoms can be managed with lifestyle and blah 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 blah. So what the fuck? We all got male menopause going through right now?
Have y'all ever tried to give? Have y'all ever busted a nut and y'all fucking and then y'all try to go back in? You got the gummy worm.
Yeah.
You know that gummy worm? You can hold.
I call it pushing rope, man.
You can hold the tip all you want to. That motherfucker gonna be bending and shit. That shit can't go in there. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you talking about? You gonna be born embarrassed or anything. You might as well take your one shot and leave. You know what I'm saying? With some standard. Listen, language stand, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I knocked it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let this bitch say I gave the gummy worm. I don't want that on my resume.
your jacket.
That's a bad resume.
This nigga care about his reputation at the Chinese spot.
Yeah.
Reputation. It's just,
Reputation means everything.
Yeah,
you can't be going out giving out gummy worms.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how hard it is pushing rope, nigga?
Pushing rope.
It's fucking it's impossible.
You know, in your first time giving out the gummy worm and the bitch trying to console you, like, it's okay, you know, it happens to the best of us. You know, you just be sitting there and burning up, you know, oh my God. You know, I get about the gummy worm. And she tried to console me and shit. Don't console me about giving out no gummy worm. You know what I'm saying? I disgraced you and myself. Coming out here with gummies and shit.
Oh my God. You said I disgraced you and myself. Oh man. I'm gonna go to sports, man. But before I go to sports, did anybody see Trump on Rogan?
No.
That's how.
I did see longer clips.
It was 3 hours.
Yeah, it was.
So I didn't. But some of my takeaways is just the fact that it was 3 hours unedited of a presidential candidate is kind of kudos to fucking Rogan for that. But also like, I think that's where we're going now. Like, why the fuck Kamala? I'm sorry, I always say Kamala.
I ain't giving out no more gummy worms.
Nigga stuck.
It's 2024. You know what I'm saying?
That's what when I say Kamala, that's what made you thought of gummy worm?
Yeah, because she made me think of gummy worm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go her strong. I'm still gonna vote for it, bitch. Though.
Jesus.
You voting for him?
Hell yeah.
This is the last pod before the election.
Yes. I'm going right by your crib to vote, JJ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going right there and I'm going like, hey, look, like I said before, I don't think that the world is ready for a black woman to be president. You know what I'm saying? But if she is, you know, she ain't done shit. She ain't done a fucking thing. But you know what I'm saying? She ain't done a fucking thing. And that's the Democrats' fault for not having nobody in line. They knew that Biden was old as hell. That nigga had dementia. That nigga fell asleep doing the debate.
What you want her to do? She the vice president.
A lot of many things.
Like what?
A lot of many things.
What movie is that?
I just want to
Anybody?
know. Does anybody?
Anybody? What movie?
A lot of many things.
A lot of many things. Are y'all serious?
I know it, but I.
No, movie guy. I mean, you're the movie guy.
Wow.
What is it? I think the audience is waiting. You don't know either.
Star Wars.
Oh, I ain't never seen that.
Do you think
It was the Emperor.
I ain't never seen that.
Do you think we'll know the
Don't fuck with me,
results?
son.
I ain't never been that bored.
That bored.
Yeah.
Fuck
Are you
you.
serious?
About what?
Hey, Xavier, did you know that on Star Wars, on Star Wars, you know, Princess Amidala, she's suffering from a terminal illness. She's gonna
Man, don't nobody care about that white bitch.
Damn.
But I'm talking about Trump.
Damn.
I'm talking about the white man on two white men.
That's the shit gonna be fuck your shit up.
Hey, do you think
The white
that
bitch.
do you think
Since you said or whatever, but
since you said something about Trump, do you think that him having that comedian on there is gonna, because it's so later in the race, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna affect anything?
I don't think
Somewhat,
so.
but not too much.
Puerto Ricans.
But
They vote.
Island of
That's
garbage.
what I'm saying.
Island of garbage.
But him being on Rogan shit, I think, I don't know, I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all think podcasts and like free journalism is like the new media now? Because
they both did multiple podcasts.
No.
that's what I'm saying. It's like that's
Yeah,
the new,
that's part. Well, it's not the new. It's just part of it. It is part of.
where people getting their information from.
Yeah, it's definitely a part of the media landscape.
And that fake
I'm not
news
saying that it's
narrative.
not part of the media landscape. I think he says that where they are trying to position things more towards is.
No, I'm saying, is it for the main for the mainstream? Is that traditional media? Is that where you get your information from? Do you think
Well,
more people
okay, I see what you're saying.
are tuning in to a fucking
Well, no.
news at 10 p.m. or they listening to news all? You're inundated with
I
news
think-
all
I
day.
think-
But it's
if you-
more getting
Breakfast Club.
But it's
So
more.
many-
How do you
But
get your-
podcasts are more people who ain't really watching the news all the
Right.
time, not
How
necessarily,
do you get
because
Right.
certain podcasts, the people are just listening to the podcast. They're not at home watching
that's
their
where they
news.
getting their news
No,
from.
they're getting
No,
their
how
news
do you get your
online
news?
from
How do you get your
social
news?
media.
Yes.
They're not watching the news.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Free
They're not
journalism, whatever it
watching-
is. Like even the
How do
person
you get your news? What do you when you get your day-to-day things that's happening in the world? You know, I'm
Breakfast Club. I'm probably the Breakfast Club.
I look at Yahoo. First after my work.
Does anybody get a newspaper?
No. For what?
No.
Printed ink is dead.
I don't really care about white news. I ain't gonna even lie.
News is news because they got white folks killing black folks.
They got fake news. Drunk.
They got what?
Fake news.
What is that?
Newspapers probably have more truthful news than.
I read a newspaper every day.
No, I'm saying the few newspapers
and they
that are
be
still
sold
around.
out wherever I go. They be sold out at the Circle K and the 7-Eleven and the Walgreens. I try to get a newspaper every day. I do because it just tighten up your skills. You know what I'm saying? Just reading and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know when you sit there in front of a computer and shit like that, you can fall asleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want a newspaper. And you get good. You know, I mean that the newspaper is a dying art. You know what I'm saying? Remember they had newspaper salesmen. They come, they throw the newspaper, and they break your flowers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they go down the street and whatever. You don't got that shit no more.
No.
Yeah, basically.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Snub, you sit with your newspaper and your velvet robe and a glass of warm brandy.
But no,
robe.
I would say.
Get him to say wardrobe.
I would say that was a good one. I heard that back.
Wait, what?
I heard that back in real time. That was funny. You're a funny guy, Roy.
No, but Trump being the thing though, it was a conversation. It wasn't those like blurbs that Trump always get where he like so defensive. It humanized him like that. I don't know what the setup was prior to the thing, but they clearly.
Would you vote for Donald Trump?
I ain't never voted. I don't vote.
Do you think next time we record, we would know who wins the election by the next time we record?
That's a good call. Over under on that. I'm gonna go under.
If Pamela Harris loses,
yes.
Would you be disappointed? If Pamela Harris loses, would you be disappointed?
We will know.
We will know.
We will know.
So you saying somebody would have conceded?
Just we will.
Because I'm talking about the days. The over would be past the time we would do the pod, right? That would be the over.
You said he's saying before we record, we will know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the under.
If Pamela Harris loses, would y'all be upset?
Say again?
If Kamala,
who? Pamela Anderson.
Kamala.
What did you say her name was?
I said Pamela. If Kamala Harris, I've been seeing that brown sugar.
Kamala?
On the 75th. If she loses, would you be disappointed?
Brown sugar on 75th?
No, the bakery on 75th. Whatever that, what's it called?
Brown sugar. It's brown sugar.
Yeah, she be going there. She make sure they all good. She be going there and getting German chocolate cakes.
Oh, okay.
Pamela.
That sounds like she look more like a Pamela than Kamala.
Kamala.
Sorry, I was way off.
Wow.
How about these Bears, man?
How about them?
That was the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen.
Look at his face.
Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm chilling and shit. You know, we ain't did shit offensively all day. You know, I'm down there with Ted Black. You know what I'm saying? Black don't drink. We smoking and shit. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We better go see my nigga Nod. You know what I'm saying? I know Karen cooked a Sunday dinner. We're getting ready to go over there. This nigga throws that Hail Mary. Everything dropped. We didn't go nowhere. I couldn't watch Sports Center. I couldn't do a fucking thing. That was the horrible debacle. And that just came from Red Snapper. I couldn't even eat. I threw that shit in the garbage. I couldn't even eat my chicken. That shit was seasoned perfectly.
No, Snub. It was before that.
You ever try to eat and the Bears lose and your stomach get upset and you can't eat? That's how I felt that day.
Before that, the fact that you get on the goal line and you gonna try a handoff to your backup center.
But they got
your backup
But they got
center.
through that. They actually had the lead after that.
I know, because he drove him down again. He drove him down again and actually got a touchdown.
And then that nigga had the nerve to go on TV and apologize for his actions, for not even, first of all, I tell you what, you send him to my motherfucking office. You know what I'm saying? You send that nigga that was dancing around there and this man caught that ball.
Stevenson?
Whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? His name gonna be Freezerson.
How many people?
Because he ain't gonna have no job.
How many people in here? I bet. How many people in here did I make a bet with?
Oh, just I don't know if we bet or not. I don't know if we bet or not. I can't remember.
Okay, I know.
Who'd you bet on?
I know you bet with.
I know one.
Who'd you bet on?
No, not the game.
No. Did you bet on Washington?
No, I don't bet on.
Are you a Chicago fan?
I am a Chicago fan.
Did you bet on Washington?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I'm talking about something totally different, sir.
Yeah, they betting games. How many games the Bears gonna win?
He bet them that he would be over
9.
Over 9? Yeah, he bet over 9. Because he said they would do what they did last year. So last year they did 10. He said he would go over.
Last year they did 7.
I mean, did 7. Yeah.
I won $1,900 last week just off the FanDuel.
Great.
But it ain't shit.
What that got to wait? What does that have to do with?
We're just talking about betting.
No, we weren't.
I think the Bears will win at least 10 games.
Oh, really?
You got another one?
Do you?
Nigga, I gotta get in on some of these.
Do you right now?
You gotta get
The rest of their schedule is
Shut the fuck up!
He's trying to get me.
Shut the fuck up!
He's trying to get me.
Right. Yeah, I said I want in on this and this.
What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? Fresh fish. Yeah. Now it's tuna. It's Starkist now. You know what I'm saying?
It's more like cod.
Gross. Absolutely gross.
I love cod.
Paul, you can't call yourself fish.
So you gonna bet that 10?
Nigga got the rubber. Whenever a black man do that,
They over 500, 4-3. Still more
that
games
nigga rubbed
left,
his
right?
neck like his girl asked where you was last night.
I'll tell you what.
Tell me what. You can have Sealy. Y'all don't remember that either.
Who the Bears play tomorrow? The Cardinals?
Yeah.
What's the score of the game going to be?
No.
No, ask you a question. What's the
By
score
the
of
time
the game?
this come out, it'll be
What's
who
the
the
score of the
Bears
game gonna
played
be?
yesterday.
23-21 Cardinals.
I bet you $100 the Bears beat the Cardinals.
Bet you $100
Oh
they don't
my
win 10
God.
games.
I'm talking about the Cardinals. I'm going.
I bet you they don't win 10 games. If you say they're gonna beat the Cardinals, that means now they'll be 5-3 with momentum going forward. All they gotta do is win 5 games.
Not enough. Too much to ask for.
Oh, right. Get out of here. I thought you was a fan.
I thought you was a fan.
No, I did not say I was a Bear fan.
But you said you ain't bet on the Bears, but
I said I didn't bet on Washington.
But you bet on the Cardinals.
I bet on the Bears every weekend.
Well, take this $100 and take your bet. You said that the Cardinals was gonna beat the Bears tomorrow. Take the $100 and take this money right now.
No, I don't bet against the Bears.
Oh.
I just said I bet on the Bears every weekend. You heard me say that, right? Y'all heard me say that?
He just doesn't think they'll win 10 games.
They won't win 10 games. Put your bread down on that. Snub.
I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it.
Because you got some sense.
It's a
You was talking with your heart. I got them winning 10 games. Right now you do? Word? Put that bread up. Nah. You know what? Nah. So you don't have them going 10 games. That's what you said?
You
got the Bulls winning 45 games.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, dog? What the fuck is this?
He gave you a nice Tim Hardaway.
Dude.
He gave you a nice Tim Hardaway.
Dude, what the fuck is this shit,
My
dude?
nigga like, nigga, what?
Hey,
What'd you say, nigga?
Hey, man.
You got the Bulls winning 45 games.
Hey, man. Stay focused, man.
Now you gonna talk all the shit you was just talking.
Stay focused, man. So are you pulling? Are you taking that back? Taking back that understanding that the Bears gonna win 10?
I'm not taking that bet. I am taking that bet back. Yes.
Are you taking
The
back?
only reason I'm
No. Are you taking back that understanding? Because if you're not gonna bet on it, you don't really believe that.
No.
What?
Believe has faith. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I know. Okay. Where you going with this? Hey, this is great. Hey.
It's predicated on
Yeah. So what you're saying is you don't really have faith that the Bears are gonna do that.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
All right, you never seen him. Do you have faith that he's gonna come back?
I never heard that he was.
He's coming back, nigga, after Easter. That's the whole thing, you know. God's gonna come back. And choose niggas, you know what I'm saying? Believe in faith, you know.
He said, nigga, he's coming back, nigga.
No, he said
You know what I mean?
after Easter.
After Easter, what the fuck I got to do with anything, dog?
Cause that's what he wrote. You know what I'm saying? He gonna rise up again on Easter, nigga. What do you mean? You don't know the
Man,
story?
give me that easy, JJ. I got that shit up my sleeve and I wear a turtleneck.
A trick? Okay, all right. It makes sense when you don't think about it.
How you gonna believe in a God that you ain't never seen but have faith in him? You know what I'm saying? I see the Bears once a week. I got faith in them, but I don't not believe in them.
What?
That actually made sense.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No.
It did. It really did.
You have faith in them, but you don't believe in them.
These two niggas are like
Faith to make
little
you
brother,
believe.
big brother.
Faith to make you believe.
Faith will make you believe.
And believe it make you have no faith.
Nigga, what? See,
Okay.
no. I see what's happening here. No, I am not going. No. Parachute.
You're trolling me now.
Parachute. Danger, Will Robinson. There's the black hole. No.
Don't go for the banana in the tailpipe.
What do you got?
But I will not. But I will. James, to answer your question truthfully, I will not take that bet.
It's a bad. It's a bad bet now because most people who would take that bet, that Washington win is just. You was counting that as a 50-50.
Cool. I bet you they don't win more than 8 games.
That division, the Bears.
I bet you they don't win more than 8 games. Huh? What happened?
The division the Bears are in.
What are you talking about? I bet you that they don't win more than 8 games. You just said you had them winning 10.
Okay, so right now,
I took it
right
down.
now, after this game, they going against Detroit, Minnesota.
What the fuck they got to do
Green
anything?
Bay.
They're football teams. You got to play other football teams.
But that is division. This shit's tough.
Division my ass. They in it shit.
Tough division.
Hey man, time
This
out. If you talking all that shit,
last
if you
12
talking
years,
all that shit,
what's
there's
it
no
about?
way in hell that the Bears would ever win 10 games at all. So if you talking that shit like you talking right now,
Do you think
because they have to go through the division regardless.
Are the Bears going to the playoffs? Yes or no?
No. I said this.
Everybody in this room agree
What
with
the
that?
fuck? I said
Can
this
we
to
get a
begin.
pause?
I don't have the Bears having a better record than they had last year. I said,
I'll take that bet too.
I'll take that bet on top of that. I bet God that they win 8 games. On top of the bet.
8 games. They
They
gonna win 8 games. I bet they win 8
right
games.
there, you meet me halfway.
Now where you at? Now where you at, nigga? Now where you at, nigga? A yard, nigga. What you got, nigga?
They gonna win 8 games.
Hey, I got
On
100
top of what we got.
I got
You see the rest of the schedule?
On top
All
of
they gotta
what
do
we
is
got.
all they gotta do is split
We gonna
and win
split, bro.
one. And win one, and I
$100.
lose. Split and win one. I take that 100.
They gonna
Take it from me too.
Yep. Goddamn right I will. Anybody else?
episode
Anybody else?
253.
Hey, anybody else?
Chicago.
It's 10 games left.
Chicago.
6 games
And
against
they can't- and they
6
can't
games
win.
against
We got
dogs.
somebody that lives
Even
in-
if you split that shit,
We
you
got
gotta win one
somebody
more.
that lives in
You gotta
Chicago.
beat, you gotta beat San Francisco.
You win 4 out of 10?
No.
Is you crazy?
No.
He's nuts.
How?
I bet 200 we win.
I'm gonna spare you on that one.
Don't spare me.
I am.
We got a bad
time
hater
out.
here.
You could have
I
did
bet
this.
200.
You could have did this in the beginning of the season when I said they wouldn't go
I'm saying
past
on
7.
top of what we got.
No, you're saying that now. Now that you've had eyes on product. I said
You
this
feel like
with no
they-
eyes on
you feel like
product.
they did.
Javen's upset.
I'm looking at the same thing you looking at, saying they gonna
And
do
I-
what you saying they can't.
Whoa, but you didn't say that to begin with.
It's all
I
about
know
it.
that. We got a bet for them.
No, and we
That-
also
that
whoa,
ain't
time
got nothing to do
out.
with what we talking about now.
And we also got a
That ain't
bet.
got nothing to do
We
with
Chicago
also
rules.
have a bet on what we're talking about now.
Listen,
we also have a bet on what we're
listen,
talking about now. We just
listen.
put that on camera.
Javen
No?
sounds horrible.
Am I wrong here?
Listen, that bet exists. I got 200. They win 8
No,
games.
we just put 100 on it.
Let's double it.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't want
Javen's
to.
scared to take the bet.
In fact,
Javen's scared to
in
take
fact,
the bet.
Crazy. We
In
can't
fact-
win 4 out of 10.
In fact, you lucky I took that bet.
You scared to take the bet.
Instead of just having you do the bullshit alone. Now you got to do the bullshit and pay me.
We gonna win 9 games too.
Hey, look at you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get no reprieve out of this. You gonna eat. You gonna eat dirt, G.
So I bet
And give me that
I
book.
bet $100 that they win 8
And
games.
give me that book. You know what I will do?
All right,
I
so
will
the
buy you a
next-
six
the next game
piece
is
mile.
Arizona.
6-piece swing.
Arizona.
Mile.
The game after that is New England.
I bet $100
What
they win
New
8
England
games.
at?
Right.
Snub.
Where New England at?
The next game after this.
Where?
Soldier Field.
We can win that game, bro.
You could. That's the one.
The Vikings.
And we
Woo.
go to Carolina.
Woo.
New England
We go
comes
to
here.
Carolina.
I mean, not Carolina. Arizona. We go. That's the next one. That's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow's
We in
Arizona. In Arizona. Then
Yeah,
we
we
back
in
to Soldier
Arizona.
Field.
They come.
That's
New
a-
England
that's a
comes
50.
here.
Win.
Then we go to Green Bay.
Here we go.
When the last time New England lost to New
Say
England?
what you got. You got the winning or losing Green Bay.
Green Bay won 16 out the last 18 games.
Niggas humming and hawing. You got them winning or losing.
What they playing at?
They play in Green Bay.
Listen,
I own you. I owned you my whole life.
No, that
You're
was
not there
Aaron
no more.
Rodgers. He's in New York. He said that. They didn't say that.
Man, that young boy came out there
Let me say
last year,
something.
first
Let me
game
say
on
something.
and
Let me say
Let me
bullshitting on
keep going down
y'all,
the list.
boy.
Hold on.
Stop
Let me go down the
playing.
list. Minnesota, yes or no?
50-50. No.
I think 50-50.
Where's it at? Where's it
But
at?
look,
Where's it
I'm
at?
gonna make you shut me down on, so I'm gonna wait till
Hold
it's
on.
finished.
Where's it
Detroit.
at?
That's why it was so important.
Detroit. Y'all got to win.
Is that in? Wait,
Oh, wait. Minnesota is in Minnesota.
they'll lose that.
That's why it was so
What
important.
you got, Snub?
That's why it was so important that the
You can't have the Bears.
That's why it was so
All right.
important that the Bears
Detroit.
won those games. You know,
Come on, get in here. What you got? Minnesota. They win in Minnesota.
Win.
The Bears winning. All right. Detroit.
That's the bet you need to take.
No, Minnesota come here.
I would never
And
get
we
one.
at Detroit.
You crazy.
Minnesota comes here.
They're gonna lose both against Minnesota, and they're gonna split Detroit. But they're gonna lose 2 against
San
Green
Francisco.
Bay. They're gonna lose the
Minnesota.
Frisco
When do
game.
we play Minnesota
That
at
is
Soldier
insane.
Field?
You think
Minnesota's
they
a
could
dome
split?
team. When do we
Most
play
I'd
them
say
at
the
Soldier
opposite.
Field?
You want me to tell you
That's
why?
in
Because
3
we
weeks.
play
New
Detroit
England, Green
so
Bay,
much
Minnesota.
different than we play anybody else in our conference. If you paid attention to last year, year before last, and last year, we played Detroit something totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like we got their number.
We can split
But
without
they
defeating
always
any
still
time.
find a way to win.
And it's gonna depend on.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like the fact that it wasn't the fact that
Hold on,
it was,
Snub.
hold on.
Continue with the schedule, please.
Yeah.
Hold on, Snub.
All right. So,
That Bears lost.
so we did San Francisco. They go back to Minnesota
They
after
can
San
win that
Francisco.
game.
Fuck out of
And
here.
now we in Minnesota.
Ayuk is hurt. No Christian McCaffrey. We can win that game. Well, they ain't got nothing.
Christian
to
McCaffrey's
You can
coming
win
back.
every game.
Christian McCaffrey's coming back.
It's
Yeah.
NFL.
That's-
That means
back with
absolute
six.
After
shit.
San Fran is Minnesota. After Minnesota is Detroit. After Detroit is Seattle. Then Green Bay.
Dead. DOA. Hey, look at Snub. Yes, he know. DOA.
Hey, can I pay you?
DOA. Seattle about to win the West.
Can I pay you a
You got to play what? The conference 3 more
Can I pay you
times?
with shrimp and lobster?
I don't know
Can
about
I
that.
pay you with shrimp and lobster?
I don't know about that. They haven't been playing too well last couple of games.
It's football.
If Seattle
Rams-
beats
the
the Rams
Rams-
tomorrow,
the
if
Rams-
Seattle beats the
That's
Rams
what
tomorrow,
I'm saying.
I
That's-
agree.
The bad thing
Everybody
about what
talking,
happened was
everybody
that
talking.
this schedule the Bears had right now, the games they lost, they had to win because they going down Death Valley. Right now, you're going down Death Valley. That Washington loss, them loss they had to the Colts. The
Colts
shit like
is
that, you know what I'm saying? You had to win those games because these games
What's
are
our
divisional
schedule?
games.
Yep.
what's
It's
our
detrimental.
Yep. I agree, Snub.
But I will say Minnesota.
4-3.
Minnesota's
And y'all
offense isn't
we ain't
playing
gonna
as
win
well
4 more
as it
games out of how
has.
many
I
left?
don't think so.
Out of 10.
But I took the
We
bet.
can't win 4.
No.
That's the only thing with
Football.
Minnesota's offense hasn't been playing
Y'all know
as
it's
well.
football, right?
It's still Sam Darnold
You know
out
what?
there,
If
but their
your
defense to their
quarterback can get
defense.
hurt next
If
week,
Buddy-
a receiver can get hurt
if Buddy
next week,
somehow-
Same on that
you don't
team.
know.
If Buddy
Exactly.
if Buddy
You don't know,
somehow
so
wakes
we
up,
can't.
if Buddy somehow wakes up and finds accuracy on his deep ball, I will gladly pay you people. You know what I'm
Caleb Williams
saying?
is so inaccurate.
But that's bullshit.
What I don't like about that game is this.
That's
All right,
bullshit.
The Washington
Dude
game,
is-
what I cared about the Washington game, it wasn't win, lose. Please listen to me. I didn't care about win, lose, or draw. But when the quarterback from Washington threw that Hail Mary, it nullified everything that Caleb Williams did this year. You know what I'm saying? He got it back. He's the man now in Washington.
He's the man then.
He was a
Who
man
gives
in
a shit?
Washington anyway, but
No, who
That's
gives a
what
shit?
y'all head said that nigga be
he
fucking using
already
from LSU
was ahead
is
of
the fucking
coming into
truth.
that game. He was ahead of Caleb because he's in the argument of MVP. Caleb is in the argument for MVP.
Caleb
So,
is
he's
in
already
the top
ahead of him.
10 rookies as far as
Who has more weapons offensively?
Everybody can't talk. I can't hear everybody.
Who has more weapons
Who
Who has more weapons offensively? The Bears or Washington?
Bears.
Offensively.
By a
But
lot.
Washington has one of the best play callers offensively.
I said who has more
Goddamn,
weapons offensively.
that somehow we just didn't want.
That's crazy, dog.
We just didn't want him,
Hey,
right?
everywhere he's been, Cliff Kingsbury has been a coordinator, not a
He's
head
gotten
coach.
bread.
He's
He's
great.
gotten bread.
If he's a coordinator, he's
Get
great.
outta
Head
here.
coach, terrible. Coordinator, great.
I don't want to hear it.
Because he was their Washington's coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury. Because he at one point in time he coached Caleb Williams,
Yes,
Caleb Murray,
It almost
Patrick Mahomes.
It almost makes the perfect
he's-
marriage. So
he's
it's
a
like,
very
why
good
wouldn't
coordinator.
you? You know why? Because all of y'all need to go.
Who's your front runner?
The whole coaching staff, the whole organization, all of the up tops, everybody
Where
should
the Eberflus come
go.
from?
Who's your front runner
Indianapolis.
Who's your front runner for the MVP in the NFL?
Lamar
Right now.
Jackson.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Your front runner for the
Derrick
MVP.
Henry.
Nope.
Nah, it's gonna be Lamar. I mean, the
Lamar
only
Jackson.
reason they've been
right now for me, I get a quarterback.
I understand why you say that.
But right
Lamar
now,
Jackson.
if they gave out the award this week,
yeah,
I picked Derrick Henry. Now, yes, Lamar probably will beat him out in the long run and all of that because
No.
That nigga's a baby.
You know what's crazy? There's a bunch of defensive players, but Fam got hurt. And the other nigga that had 8 sacks, Hutchinson from
Aiden.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
He was going berserk.
Max Crosby actually has missed a couple games, and he was going crazy for the couple games that he played. I mean,
I heard Aiden Hutchinson name every fucking play.
Yeah.
Like when he played that shit.
Or right, TJ Watt is the only other part, but he had a couple games where he
that
hasn't.
nigga's a machine too.
Yeah, I mean,
some of them niggas is just.
If you want overall MVP, it might.
I'm talking about you put them niggas on either side, wherever the fuck. Like,
do the kid got any possibility of winning that trophy MVP?
Who?
Jaden Daniels.
He's in the conversation.
He's in the. It just depends on their record. And
That
what
was a great
team
ass
does.
thing
Like,
they did
it's
in
gonna
his
it's gonna depend on
That
and how
thing
he
they did in his
continues
bed.
and his health.
That was crazy.
His ribs is fucked up, but
But you know what?
they protected him well.
I look at sports. Everybody plays fantasy and whatever. Of course, I'm number one in my fantasy league this year. Congratulations. Hey, hit something on that. Like, hey. Hit something on that. You know what I'm saying?
is anybody in this room in your fantasy league?
Yeah, David is.
Well,
I already defeated him once this year. Hey, so say, hey.
What rank is Javen? Do you know?
I don't know. I'll look behind me. But I'm the man. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever won the whole league?
Yes. Year before last, and I did. It's a tough league. It took me 12 years to win that league. But now that I've got it together, you know what I'm saying? I'm in first place. You know what I'm saying? I'm cruising.
Right. I feel you, Snub. Let me ask you a couple more quick questions when I got you, man. It's just some quick shit, man.
But you know what? To go back to that.
Go ahead.
As far as gambling and poking up, I win it all. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, man, you lucky, Snub. When do luck run out? You know what I'm saying? When do you just keep winning? You know what I'm saying? When do I get my props? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, all right, you won the last 7 poker games. Okay, all right. Maybe you won one of the last 2 fantasy footballs. You always win on FanDuel.
I feel like you're talking about Javen.
You know what I'm saying? When do you
Nah.
you just lucky.
In my mind.
You just lucky.
In my
Over the
mind.
last 5 years, you've been lucky. Over 5 years, if you keep winning, that's not luck. It's a
Javen, are
talent.
you lucky? Why you look at him like that? Why you look at him like that?
Hey, Javen, and I'm going to ask you a question. Am I one of the best poker players you ever seen in your life?
No. I've told you this.
Here we go.
Why are you doing
Y'all had this conversation every poker.
Why are you doing
We don't have to do
I think you've been here for some of these things.
Javen, when the last time you seen me lose in poker?
I don't care. No.
Because you ain't won. You don't care. Losers never care. Winners care. Because winners do what they want.
Jesus Christ.
What's your feelings about being a stepdad, Snub?
Oh, shit. If I gotta go they open back up Toys R Us, correct? They open up Toys R Us, correct? So if I gotta go and I gotta buy something for my kid, and I got $500. I got $500, and I'm going to the store, and I gotta spend $250 on this bitch kid. Where's your nigga at? You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, if my nigga was staying with this girl, she wouldn't buy him shit.
But that's your kid now, because you married his mom.
You the stepdad.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. What benefits do you get out of being a stepdad?
Oh, God.
What benefits you
You get to be with the woman you love. You get to be with the woman you love, Snub.
That's your blood.
I'm gonna play along. You get to be with the woman you love. The love of your life happens to have a kid, and
So you have a kid.
Don't do it.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm about to go in. So you have the nerve to have a kid with a nigga you don't want to marry, but you want to marry.
she probably
me.
wanted to marry him.
Hold on, but you want to marry me, and I'm gonna take care of this nigga's kid. Now I give shouts out to women. You know what I'm saying? Hit some doo 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 doo. Hit some. Because
This nigga produces the
because
podcast.
women always, you know what I'm saying? Men got children. They always come in, they take care of the men's children no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They take the motherfucker to the park, to the zoo, do everything. Niggas ain't taking no step kid nowhere. You know what you see that nigga Snoop on Baby Boy? Fuck your, stepdad. There you go. I knew I'd hit somebody. I knew I'd get him. I knew one of y'all was a stepdad. I knew I was gonna get somebody. He came out. That was a bait. That was a bait question. That was a bait question.
I take them places. We go places. We go places, right?
Question. That was a bait question, Javen.
Yeah, no, we go places. We hang out. You know, I call him son. You know, I treat him like my kids.
Do you call him son in front of his father?
Well, his father's not really in the picture.
Where's he at? No, I'm sorry, this is too personal.
Not in the picture.
He's not in the picture. So I'm his dad.
All right, well, that's what's up, man.
I'm not his father.
You his father, but...
When you get mad at her, do you get mad at him?
No.
Can you discipline him?
Yes.
Can you go upside his head?
I will go upside his head. He's 14.
Discipline ain't going upside everybody's head, Steve. It's taking your PlayStation away and shit like that.
He's obedient. He knows. I done had to get up on him. I done had to.
How old is he?
He's 14.
Hey, Steve.
He's 14.
Yeah.
Man, if I'm 14,
I've been with his mother. I've been with his mama since he was 5, though.
PlayStation.
Do his father ever come around?
No, he's been around, but he don't come around.
He don't give a fuck. Huh? So on Christmas, you do the same thing you do for you. You got kids with her. Do you have your own kids with her?
No, I don't have no kids with her, but I got 3 children of my own. Plus,
you got 3 kids of your own, but none with her. Yeah. None with her, and you make sure that he's taken care of.
Treat him like my own.
You're a good guy, because a lot of people wouldn't do that, including me.
Why not? Why, Snub? Why wouldn't you do that? You found a woman you love, right? She has a kid. Right?
Absolutely.
You love her. You've been around her long enough to
absolutely. Oh yeah.
To for the kid to know you and everything like that, right? Mm-hmm. You want to be with this woman forever?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you raise the kid as your own?
You got all right. You go to Culver's. You go to Culver's. And they make
Culver's, the burger joint?
Yes.
Okay.
You got $5 in your pocket.
Yeah.
All right. And you in there with his baby mama. And he in the back seat. You got some niggas struggle. You got $5 in your pocket.
Wait.
So hold on. Let me finish.
I'm in Culver's with my baby mama and the baby father?
No. You at Culver's.
Yeah.
And you got the baby mama.
Yeah.
And your stepson in the back.
You shouldn't be at Culver's with $5.
Hold on. But you know what you can get?
I was about to say, you better go next door to White Castle.
But you know what you can get? Hold on. The point that I'm making is you can get 2 shakes.
Yeah.
One for yourself and one for her.
Yeah.
Do you take your shake and give it to your stepson?
Negative.
I would.
I wouldn't. It's just like he said, one for me and one for her.
If he won,
we take care of him. You wait till you get home. You're gonna find you something to eat at the crib.
If
we here for me and your mama right now.
Well, time out.
And that's how I carry it with him.
I feel you, but time out. We talking about some dessert type bullshit.
I like
that. And that if you don't mind, snub. But see, this the thing though. With your example, Snub, you're not equating men as being solution oriented. So if it came down to where me and her was gonna get these large shakes or whatever, that's $2.50 a piece.
I didn't say large.
I did.
I said regular shake.
I did.
If you get 2 large shakes for $6 at Culver's, nigga, God bless you.
You can't get a shake at Culver's for $2.50. So what the fuck are we talking about? My point being, if this was what we were coming here for, and now there's a extra here or there, how do I fix this? How do I get it to where everything comes into play?
I feel you, Jay.
You're going straight either this or that. No, nigga. So Shorty back there mad as hell watching me and his mom get down on these goddamn shakes.
He said he'd give it to the Shorty.
No, I said I would. He said he would keep it.
Well.
Just like you said you would.
I didn't say that.
You did.
No. What I would say.
You did. Would you keep it snub?
That's me looking at my son now.
Would you keep it snub? Would you keep the shake? The little boy say, "Oh shit, I want
That's
one."
me
Would
looking
you
at
keep
my
the shape?
son at
No, I
14,
wouldn't keep
Javen.
So how you even put this in a scenario?
hold on.
Something that you don't even believe in.
No,
You just throwing something out there?
No, I bought up
Because
the
if it came down to it, you just said you would do the opposite.
Go ahead. I bought up the scenario so I could see his answer. First of all,
I'm trying to see your answer. You agree with everything he said.
No, first of all, if you know me,
I do.
I never eat in front of nobody unless everybody got food.
I agree.
I never do that.
I
never
agree.
do that. I don't give a fuck if it's my life.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I never do that. Now, if I was asking what he would do. Now,
What would you do? If you pulled up the Covers with $10, so let's be realistic, with $10 with the idea of we're about to split this 10 on these two shakes with me and his mama, not giving a shit about little boy because he ain't said a goddamn thing. Now you pull up.
What I would do? I'll tell you what I would do. I would go home and have his mama cook. Ain't nobody going to Covers.
Cook up a shake, bro.
Hell yeah. Go to the gas station and get some ice cream.
So, Javen, check this out. That was me looking at the scenario from my son.
I would never eat in front of nobody.
From my son at 14 years old right now. Let's take this back 5 or 6 years when he was a kid. It would be a different scenario.
He was still down there a teenager back then. He like 20.
But say he was 8, 7 years old, it'll be different.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the life lessons I try to teach my son is you're just because we have it, we take care of you. So you're not at liberty to have.
No, I can understand that. A teenager is different.
Like
I'm talking about
you gotta earn and shit like
I'm
that.
talking about a child.
I don't care about
Right, no.
Child
Teenager is different. I'm talking about a child. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a child.
If I go to a restaurant,
I'm not about to just
everybody's
neglect the
gonna
child because it's not my child.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
If I go
Just
to-
off the strength of you ain't my child. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Who cares?
No. What you mean? Who cares?
That's still his child.
What you mean? Who cares?
That's still his child. And if I go anywhere, I don't give a fuck who's in the car with me. Everybody's gonna eat.
All right.
Everybody's gonna eat. I was asking his personal opinion.
I was asking yours,
And
and you made it seem as though if that did come about, there would be some type of real thought. But you just said no. Whoever's around you, if you about to get food, everybody about to get food.
Absolutely.
So Shorty is about to get a shake.
Yes.
Cool. Next.
But then for $10, you gotta go home.
I'm out here.
Ain't nobody going to Sonic.
Remember this your stepson.
You need to go to McDonald's and get some McFlurries. Yeah, I might be good with 10.
Nigga, you need to go to Jules.
Get some ice cream.
No. What I'm saying is that if I got $10 and there's 3 of us, we all going home.
But you don't want to be a stepdad, so you don't really like him like that anyway.
But you know what? I don't give a fuck about being a stepdad. But you know what the last thing about being a stepdad is a dad. You know what I'm saying? A dad comes with that. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason that you are there and his father or whoever is not. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? And you think that's a blessing. Life is a blessing.
What if she asked you to be the stepdad? Like, she like, man,
I gotta volunteer.
I got a volunteer.
Give me a day in your life that you want to relive.
Man, I went to Brazil when I was 26.
A lot happened at 26.
And I was like, man, when I was 26, I was just so happy because I had money and I could fuck chicks that was 33 and 21. You know what I'm saying? I could do it all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man,
that's all.
I'm in the middle with a demo. So, the worst thing is I'm on a flight for 13 hours to go to Brazil. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I go to Brazil and I get off, and I hear about all these pot picketers and shit like that. I got on jury and shit. So I go to Brazil and I see all these shit. And none of them are hoes. None of them. It is some hoes. But the chicks that work at the grocery stores and whatever, they still fucking. We're like, you know what? I got $30. They're like, man, I'll meet you at your hotel. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, when I left Brazil, I dumped every bitch that I ever known because there was ham and eggers. You know what I'm saying? Brazil had the steak and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Ham and eggers.
Steak and cheese.
I'm a ham and egger guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a ham and egg. I like ham and egg.
I like ham and egg. Was
you know what I'm saying? But that was just so fine. And you know what? And the thing is, I've never been back since. And to see, and the money was 3 to 1. So $20 is worth $60. You know what I'm saying? So if you give a bitch $20, that's worth $60. You give a bitch $40, she bringing 2 of her girls with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know they hoes, but fuck it, man. It is what it is.
You was passport bros before.
They
passport
fine
bros.
hoes too. Woo! Fine hoes.
He was working at the grocery store. I'd be at your hotel.
I went to the. I thought that you know what I'm saying. I had the I actually worked out. So I went to go get I actually worked out. So I went to go get a massage at this place.
That's working out.
You know, they was like, I didn't know it was a bathhouse. So I went, so I went with my boy Rob. It's a bath. That's why I don't know why gay bathhouse is, because this was a bathhouse with women and shit. So they was like, man. So take your clothes off and put this robe on and put this thing on. So and put
What's
this
the
little
thing? Hold on.
thing on your wrist like a bracelet.
Okay.
And so every time I go to the bar to get a drink, they scan it and whatever. And I was like, man, my neck fucked up and whatever. So I didn't order for nobody. I ordered for the massage. So this chick, they was like, man, pick the one you want out. All these chicks come out. So I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to pick 2 of them. But my credit don't get it and my money was funny. You know what I'm saying? I had been there 5 days already. Yeah! So
credit don't get it.
Money.
So she came up in the room, and I thought I had a professional masseuse. It was like, this bitch was a whore. You know what I'm saying? She was a whore. She started saying, oh, like that. She was fine as hell. But I was like, well, fuck it. So she turned me over and shit like that, And before I knew it, hey, what's happening? Hey, John. So they had a phone. They had a phone in each room. And the phone. Wait. And the phone rang in the room. So what's going on?
You on your belly?
The phone. No, I turned it over off my belly.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, straight dick out. This dick out. You know what I'm saying? Dick is out. So
What's going on?
So we got a phone in the room, and for some reason, the phone rings. I'm like, who is calling this room? Who the fuck is calling this room? And it was the concierge downstairs. He was like, man, you got 5 minutes, finish up. I was like, damn, she's a real whore. So I finished up.
What?
I thought she was a professional masseuse. She was massaging my back. I didn't know it was a real whore. You know what I'm saying? It was a whore. Then when I left out of there, and they scanned my bracelet and shit for the drinks and shit like that. But everything that happened in Brazil, my bill was $61. I got 3 drinks and my dick sucked.
What's wrong with you, Lisa?
Oh, man.
What's wrong with you?
I can't wait to get back. But the 13-hour flight was tough.
What's wrong with all of you?
Oh, my God, man. $61, huh?
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a great trip.
That was a tip.
That's what you want to relive.
We had like $11, $12. $11 was a
What year was you 26?
long time ago.
I was like, what year was that? That was a good year.
I graduated college in 2000. So,
Early 2000s.
yeah, so it was probably like 2006.
Trying to
2005,
create the soundtrack.
6,
Yeah.
Early 2000s. Early
Ja
2000s.
Rules. Okay.
Man, that plane ran was the worst. 13 hours. And I went to sleep, and I had the worst dream that I ever had in my life. I just watched this movie called Final Destination. So when
Never heard of it.
So when I went to sleep, I had a dream that the plane was. We was on a 747, and they was like, man, it's a big plane, son. It's a big plane. You can put a whole bunch of motherfuckers on that. So I had a dream. I thought I was up, but I was actually dreaming. And I dreamed that the plane it got so low, it was hitting trees or whatever. It hit the ground and exploded. And then once it exploded, I woke up. And the same passengers were sitting next to me and everything, and we were still in the air. And I was only asleep for an hour. I had 12 hours to go. Oh, like, motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
Can I go back? Okay, man.
12 hours to go.
You go to sleep, you seem like you've been asleep for like 12 days and shit.
Forever
But you been
and
asleep
shit.
like 30 days.
Yeah,
It was like that. I was like sleep for like an hour. You know
He
what I'm
saw death and everything.
he went through a whole movie.
Oh, my
Hours,
God.
man.
When you see your old work or exes, do you tell them they look good, or how do you approach?
Well, I didn't really see none of my exes because I mean they married now. You know what I'm saying? You know they
guys married now.
Would you tell them, if they look good? Would you tell them? Would you try to holler?
I would tell them they look good, but even they don't. I'm like, you know, you look beautiful.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, because make them feel good. You know? You fat piece of shit. You know you slime.
You ever had a spiteful ex?
I got beat out the house once. This one of my good lady friends. She's a great woman. And you know, she wanted to get married, and you know, we went to marriage counseling. And you know, before I got married, I'm like, I'm going to marriage counseling. We ain't married. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the first red flag that I had. You know what I'm saying? And then,
go to marriage counseling?
You make every question seem like I'm the greatest, but it's not. It's not.
And then you shoot like in the marriage counselor, you know, was a woman and shit like that. That's another red flag. I'm like, that was like a green flag. I'm like, okay. So she like, we'll give it 6 months, and then we're gonna do how it does. So, I mean, that 6 months went so fast, it seemed like it was a fucking day. And the 6 months came, and I went to her house, and she cooked asparagus, and she cooked
got you with the asparagus.
Salmon, and she cooked everything.
That last night.
You know what I'm saying? She had her Sunday's best. And she looked great. She looked gorgeous. And, you know, and the day before, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, my name is Snub, and I'm engaged. I couldn't even say it. But I had to get the courage to go to her house and explain to her why I wouldn't marry her. So after I ate, I did. The food was great.
This nigga's amazing.
So after I ate,
He like, so after I shit's on the
she
bed.
grabbed me by my hands. Her hands were so soft, and she was like, "So what are we gonna do?"
I remember this chick.
I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. She was like, what do you mean? And then that's when she hit me in the face. And, you know, I was like, all right, I eat that. So I turned around, then she beat me in the back. And she stayed on the second level, and she had stairs. You know what I'm saying? So she beat me in the back all the way out the house. You know what I'm saying? She beat me in the back all the way out the house. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man,
After he ate, he burping and shit.
Farting on her.
So she beat me in the back all the way out the house. Like, ooh, down the stairs. You ever get beat down the stairs?
No.
I did. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things. You know, I got drinks thrown in my face, things thrown at me, whatever. But beating down the back, it was kind of demoralizing because she didn't even look at me in the face. She just beat the back out of me.
Beat the back out of me. Beat the back out of me.
So I had this car, this Pontiac, it's a sports car and shit like that. So I was like, fuck it. I just ran off. Like, then I got pulled over by the police. You know, I was like, fuck, this day's getting better and better.
This thing getting better and better. Have you ever talked to her again?
No.
She ain't about to talk to this nigga.
She came to when my mom, bless her soul, she came to my house, you know, wish her transition.
Condolences.
But she don't fuck with me like that. She married. I'm not even going there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? It's second tier when you don't.
Nigga said I'm not gonna go there. They gonna low key go there.
Superman came on with Christopher Reeves, and then he kissed her. And she didn't have no more memory. You know what I'm saying? But he did that because she was like, man, well, he was like, it'll be okay, Lois. She was like, it's kind of hard to find, to go behind Superman. Yeah, it's kind of hard to go behind Snub.
And with that,
I had to give her a kiss to make her memory lose. You know what I'm saying? I had to lose her memory. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't remember. I don't want you to remember me. Don't remember me. You know what I'm saying? I want my memories to be forgotten.
oh my God, this nigga said. Oh man.
She's a good woman, and you know, and a good family, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's just a part of your life that you go through. You know, and I appreciate that. You know, but
you love her.
Huh?
And you love her.
I loved her. And you know what I'm saying? I did.
You love her still, though.
Enough for her to stay there, to stay in that house, which was just strange.
Remember Tara? Remember she stayed with
Yes.
Tara? Had another chick. That wasn't her.
I know who you. I
had
know both
another
of them.
chick, and she had a kid. And I was like, man, you can't have your kids stay here. She was AKA. She was like, but I don't have nowhere to go. I'm like, this ain't that place. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking weed and shit. Her son like 3 and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jamie would come over there and shit like that. So I'm like, man, she's like, I got an AKA meeting. I'm like, well, I gotta go to the Ram factory on the east side to get my money. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta get in my Ram. And she was like, I ain't get no car seat or nothing. So I took my little car, I'm in my tire off, and I put it in the back seat and rolled over him and shit. The nigga had tire marks all over. I brought him back to her. He was a monstrosity. I was like, don't tell your mama. You know what I'm saying? It was a vending machine. I bought him some energy drink and some Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? At the rim shop. So when I brought him back to his mom, I said, don't say nothing. He was like, a tire roller. He told on me immediately. He wanted a hot dog, and I had nothing but no spicy. I had some Scott Peterson spicy Polish. She like the hot dog tastes burnt. I'm like, nigga, that's spicy Peterson's. Scott
Peterson, spicy Peterson.
Get the fuck out of here, you know? I'm like, leave yourself with me again and shit. I'm bagging up weed on the table and shit. But she know, she still left him there with me.
I agree with you, Snub.
She shouldn't have.
I told her.
I remember that, and I can remember us all like.
She left your kid with the stuff.
Hey, niggas is stuck. Like
he's never been alone with children. Why would you do that?
Why would you?
And my dog was big as hell. He didn't give a shit.
He didn't give a fuck.
Apollo
was about this motherfucking tall.
Dude,
Man.
like, down there, 158 pounds. You know, he didn't give no fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I did? I took care of her and her son. And you know what she did to me? I swear to God, this bitch. She was like, you know what? I got some things going on, and I need to go out of town and whatever. I was like, I tell you what, you pay the bills here, and I pay for whatever you need. All of a sudden, my gas get cut off. All of a sudden, my lights get cut off. You know what I'm saying? I call this bitch, she at Disney World. And, you know, that got bitch $2,700. I'm like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? You got your kids at Disney World when I'm out here. You said you was going to pay these bills. You know, I got you together so you could just stay here and stack up. And she's a doctor. She's got way more money than me.
Yes. No, this is true.
She, you know, I got residual income. You know, I can throw, but damn, you know, hey, pay these bills. She in Disney World. It's freezing in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm cold as hell. I ain't got no heat. You know what I'm saying? And you in Disney World with your fucking son.
You ain't had no male intuition. Do men have male intuition?
It didn't cut on until after I was freezing.
Hey, I didn't know you talking about intuition and the heat.
Hey, Jamie, remember that shit?
Shit went off with the heat.
Jamie came to my house when I was
Intuition
freezing.
or
that
ignition?
Jamie came out here when I was freezing.
It was an igloo in that motherfucker.
And my dog looking at me like I'm crazy as hell. You know, man, what the fuck?
It was an igloo in that motherfucker. She was crazy.
I slept.
She was crazy. Charity paid the gas bill.
Double the money.
Nigga, what do you mean?
You got your $2,700 and her $2,700.
She like, got him.
She didn't well. She was like, I didn't think that. And then she was like, well, I'll give you a check to cover it. Then it bounced. I'm like, bitch. She's like, well, you knew I ain't have it.
Just went to Disney World and spent it all.
Oh my God.
Why did you don't put that shit in my bank, but I had like $800 in my account. That shit was like negative like
1,800.
I'm like, man, what the fuck happened? I just put a check in this bitch. This bitch is in Disney World and shit with her
He
kids.
called the bank to see if it was a problem. They said it's not a problem. This must be a
I got God. Yeah, I got God plenty of time. I got God.
He said plenty of time.
Yeah, I got God.
Oh, man.
It's too wild to be made up.
All my stories that I make is true, man. These
All the stories I make is true.
These are snub life stories. You know what I'm saying? Javen been there for a few.
We hope to have you back for some more, man.
I have.
I remember, man, I had this bitch, her name was the Firecracker. She was firing this motherfucker.
I knew he was going to say this goofy shit.
Is Javen in this? Tell me a story with Javen in it.
I'm
in it.
He's in it.
I figured it.
Apollo was a shorty. And I told old girl, that's when I was driving my motherfucking Lincoln, my shit slick as hell. I told old girl, I don't, see, that's when I just stopped fucking with her. That's when you don't stop fucking with bitches, because she told me, she looked at my face, and she was like, you know what, Snub, I'm gonna get you back for this. Nobody does this to me. I was like, all right, whatever, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, whatever.
Just wait.
No, I was like, whatever, bitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then she came back, you know what I'm saying? And I let her in my home. I did. I slipped. You know what I'm saying? I slipped. So she was like, her body was so fantastic that you can't. It's tough.
Can't kick her out the bed.
You seen her firecracker body was banging, man.
Firecracker was firecracker.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gave her that name. Her name was Shay.
Her name was Shay.
You know what I'm saying? So then I go, and I wasn't even drinking this time because I had got arrested for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you know what? They're going to pull me over some shit. So I wasn't even doing that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was drinking cranberry juice and shit. I took it downtown. We go, she was like, man, she was so adamant of going back to my crib. We go back to my crib. She was like, man, take this shot. I'm like, man, you know, I took the shot. She put something in that motherfucker. It's a bitch I know for 10 years. You know, I woke up. I had my drawers on. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk. I had my drawers on and shit, and my pants were by the front door. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I had left was my watch and my chain, because if she took that, I would have killed her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but I knew where I picked her up from, but I couldn't remember. And she took my keys, my passport, and everything. So I couldn't do nothing but walk to Javen crib. So I walked to Javen crib. I'm like,
what time is it?
It's probably about like 8 o'clock in the morning, like 9:30.
What time is it?
You just said 8 in the morning. It's not 8 in the morning?
No.
What time is it?
6:30.
And I woke up because I drink so much tequila and smoke so much weed, the drugs didn't have the effect they would have on a normal person. The normal person wake up in the evening.
You got to get a win out of this somehow. I think you got to be.
So I go, and Apollo just assured I couldn't lock my door. So I had to have him upstairs. So I was like, man, take me to this spot, man. I don't know where she stayed, but I know she stayed around this area. And Javen was like, man, they was like, Snub, you was probably drunk or whatever. I'm like, Javen, I wasn't drinking. I'm telling you that. I'm like, I wasn't drinking. So he dragged me to the, it's on 55th.
I heard this. No, okay.
It's like on 55th and Holston.
Go ahead.
And I'm like, man.
It is on.
She's in the gated community.
It is on 51st and Morgan.
It wasn't nothing but folks out there.
Ain't no goddamn gated community.
At all. I pulled up.
That's Motown.
And I'm like,
Motown
and
like
I'm,
a motherfucker.
and I'm like,
dispensary right around.
I'm like, Snub, what you plan on doing, dog?
And I get out the motherfucking car and I yell. I said, whoever took my shit in one of these motherfucking houses, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And whatever. And they were so scared. They was yelling out the window. They was like, man, we ain't do it to you. We ain't do it to you. Don't fuck with us. I ain't seen niggas just scared. So it was a door open. And I went in the house.
This is where you zoom in on Javen's face.
I went in the house. And I went out there and I was like, Javen. Javen was like, Snub, I'm not breaking in nobody's houses.
Is that the actual
Javen was scared.
Javen was like, I'm not breaking in nobody's houses.
Is that the actual recollection of how he's telling it? Is that how
He got out of the car, he yelled that shit. I don't remember nobody saying nothing, but I do remember this nigga kicking in a fucking door. And that's when I
was
said,
you still in the car?
yes, I want to get out. No, I told him.
I told Javen to come in with me.
This nigga's kicking in the door.
I said, first off, you don't know which house this is. Second off, do you know where the fuck we at? Fuck that. She got my wallet, my passport. She can't just drug the Snub and just rob the Snub. Sir.
I only had $8.
To your recollection, what made you kick that door?
Because it was the only door that I could, it was the first door that I saw.
That nigga tried to rap me. He like, because, you know, like, fuck it. So what happened when you kicked it up?
When I kicked the door in, it was a girl and she was sitting on the couch.
Was it the right house?
Yes. I got lucky.
It was. Good job.
And she was sitting on the couch. She was a teenager. And I was like, And she had, you know, and she was probably like 15 or 16. And you know, and with Firecracker, like I said, I always treat my bitches well. So if she had her with her or whatever, I always treated her well. I was like, do you know who the fuck? I was like, do you know who the fuck I am? She was like, yes, Snub, it's you. She was like, yes, Snub. I was like, yes, yeah,
Snub, it's you.
I was like, where's Shay at? They were like, she upstairs. I went upstairs. She had a towel on and everything. I'm like, now my
You
vision,
still in the car?
I'm still in the car.
my vision was hazy. I couldn't remember shit. You know, like remember they gave Moesha the date rape drug? That's what they gave me. You know what I'm saying?
That's your point of reference? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like that. My mouth was pasty. I woke up in my underwear. You know what? No telling what type of pictures they took of me when I was naked. Boy! You know what I'm saying? And it was cold in my house.
You ain't really again.
So I go in there, and I look at her, and she's so surprised to see me. She's like, shit. I'm like, where the fuck is my shit? She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, man. And she was like, you drove me here. I'm like, never did I drive you here because my license is already bogus, and I wouldn't even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid, bitch.
That's how this went.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid. She's like, I'm gonna call the police. Now when she said that, I already got a warrant or some shit. So I'm like, that's how you get a crush.
That's your kryptonite. Nigga like, oh, you got me.
You know what I'm saying?
I did hit the door in.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you know, and the chick that he was talking about with the kid had the extra key. So I had to tell her to give me the extra key. And she's like, why you need the extra key? I'm like, because I was fucking with my other bitches. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell this. So I had to make up a whole different story. I'm like, man, I don't know what happened to the kid. I was like, somebody drugged me. I don't know what happened. You know, I let her know it was one of my bitches.
So you think one of your guys drugged you?
No, the bitch drugged the house that I went to.
But I'm saying,
But you got to explain that to.
I had to explain that to the girl that was staying with me.
So who'd you say drugged you? Black?
No, I said it was somebody put something in my drink.
a guy?
No, I didn't know who. Yeah, that's what I said. and, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell. I couldn't like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You know. So and so she was like, man, and whatever. And she was, I'm gonna call the police. So I get in my car and I leave. I can't make shit. So I call her the next day.
I got one of
my attorneys. I got one of the attorneys that I know. He's a black guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the president of the NBA president. No, fuck it. But he called her. He was like, man, you going to jail. Give me shit back. And the next day I knew my passport,
got
my
his
kids,
shit back.
everything was
This
in
how
my
this
shit.
shit went.
In your mailbox?
And nobody believed me.
This how this shit
They
went.
think I was drunk. And they think that I'm lying.
I would too if I wasn't there. Nigga, I'm in the car freaking out.
Looking at all three mirrors.
Nigga. Because I know exactly where I'm at.
Swivel.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's the 2000. When is this? This is the height
He
of
like
Motown.
go down here, go down this street. So we going down 51st. I'm like, he like, no, pull over. I'm like,
And y'all ain't find it immediately. I'm sure
Pull
y'all
over.
flipping the block.
Like, what, 08 to 10?
They got me kicking their doors on
What year was this? No.
yeah, let's say 2010, 2011.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
Either way,
It's
either
still,
way,
yeah.
either way.
They still, when y'all flipping looking for that clear, they like on this
Either
guy.
way, it's just right. It's just
Bitch, she thought I was a fucking hoe. I ain't no hoe. I'm gonna kick your door in and whoop your ass. The fuck out of here. Where do you think you robbing from?
look like a-
I'm gonna come in this motherfucker and whoop your ass.
living this shit.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah, you stupid as hell.
Have you ever talked to her again after that?
Yup. Yes,
I haven't.
he's a liar.
But you know what? Talking about people in my family. I ain't gonna go there. I'm in enough trouble.
You ain't never hit her again after that?
Yes.
I did not.
I don't know who the
I did not. Because you can't drug the snub. That thing is gonna be cool. Fuck out of here.
We got two different stories, Snub. He said you did.
He definitely talked to her again. You did.
He's like, stop that.
Yeah, okay, that's why. Got it. No. I take that back.
All right. Okay. All right, man.
She wasn't welcome my home.
I just remember seeing her again. Now I remember why. Good
She
job.
wasn't welcome my home.
So
Ever.
you recant.
Yeah, I recant.
Never fuck with her again. All right, man. I don't. Every question is gonna be 20 minutes.
But you know what? Niggas get rolled to
Scared
Vegas.
to even
Niggas
ask
get
you.
rolled to Vegas all day.
Yeah,
The thing that hurt me the most was that the bitch that drugged me that I known for 10 years. I known her. When I told her, she thought she was so fine that I told her I wasn't gonna fuck with her no more. She told me she was gonna make me pay for it, and she did. And then she took my key. I had to pay for it, $365 for my locks and my door. You know what I'm saying?
You know the exact price. He didn't say 400.
The shit was hilarious.
350. I don't even know the question of how we got here. Was it the
Looking back
spiteful
at
answer
it,
or something you wanted to
hilarious.
live?
That shit was hurt. That shit hurt.
You said no. You
Hilarious.
said tell a story.
I hate to get up that
I
early.
thank you. I thank you because you're the only person
You're welcome.
that I could depend on to come in that crib. You know, you're the only nigga that was in walking distance with me that I could, and you answered your motherfucking door.
did.
And you took me down there. You know what I'm saying? And
Still
you know, and you
scratching
That's
my
the thing.
head.
David always gonna answer his door, nigga. You can't even help it.
he like, I'm not going in that house.
I'm not going to that house.
He like, I other
You know
things to
that's
do.
a charge. As soon as you walk through that threshold,
I'm not going to that house.
it's a charge. Yeah.
Once I saw him kick that shit, I'm not, no son.
That
Won't
nigga
happen.
already know.
I'll appeal before that shit happens.
You better hurry up. Hey, man. Well, thank you, Snub.
Hey,
Snub, episode 253.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up
you know
the
what? It's a
Chinese
pleasure to
food.
be here, though, man. Y'all had me back by popular demand.
Should have never told us.
but y'all you show me love in a good time, and I wouldn't want to be in a different place. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you,
Yes, sir.
Snub.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on the pod.
Hold out. I never really do pies, you know. I don't got like I said, I don't got Facebook, social media. If you see me in the club, they lying. I go to my local watering holes and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like
They lie.
That nigga's local as hell, nigga.
hell yeah.
The legend of Chatham, nigga. That nigga is.
The tree press.
Episode 253 of the Lot Podcast, man. Y'all hold it down. We see y'all next week, man.
The beat nut Snub.
Cream is fast, smoke the green is
I'm
fast.
sure.
My bitch got the meanest ass and it tastes legit. I don't have to wait.